I did, hobbling around with a sore back, until my wife said, "Will you please go to Peachtree Orthopedics?" I visited the nearest office, got a clear diagnosis and recovery plan, and guess what? No surgery. Now I feel great and getting stuff done around the house. My wife calls that a win-win. Visit PeachtreeOrthopedics.com so you can get better.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate with the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever. You can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data, 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Hey, Braves fans, don't get tricked into following the baseball season or the Atlanta sports scene anywhere else. Listen to Cellini and Domino weekdays 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan.
Back out here at the ballpark, time to take a look at today's starting lineups. But before we do that, let's pause for station identification. You're listening to the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Here are your starting lineups for today's action between the Braves and the Mariners. And as always, starting lineups are powered by Georgia Power, the official electric energy partner of the Atlanta Braves. For the Mariners today, leading it off, playing left field, Randy Arozarena. Cal Raleigh will be the DH today, but he's still batting second. Batting third in center field, coming off a huge night last night, Julio Rodriguez. Eugenio Suarez moves into the cleanup spot. He's at third base. Jorge Polanco will be at second base, batting fifth. Josh Naylor went deep last night. He's at first base, batting sixth. Doing the catching today will be Mitch Garver, and he bats seventh. Batting eighth at shortstop, J.P. Crawford, and hitting ninth in right field will be Victor Robles. Again, for the Mariners, it's Arozarena, Raleigh, and Rodriguez, Suarez, Polanco, and Naylor, Garver, Crawford, and Robles. On Sunday afternoon, for the Atlanta Braves, their lineup reads like this. Jurickson Profar will lead it off and play left field. Matt Olson had a big night last night. He'll be at first base, batting second. Ozzie Albies is the second baseman, batting third. Batting cleanup, doing the catching, will be Drake Baldwin. Batting fifth at shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Michael Harris will hit sixth and play center field. Dropping all the way down to seventh in the order, really struggling, Ronald Acuna Jr. will be in right field, and as I said, he bats seventh. And how about this? Batting eighth, and the DH will be Marcell Ozuna, and hitting ninth at third base will be Nacho Alvarez Jr. Again, for the Braves, it's Profar, Olson, and Albies, Baldwin, Kim, and Harris, Acuna, Ozuna, and Alvarez. Those are your starting lineups. Play-by-play action right around the corner, right here on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Fall is here, but it's still hot here in the state of Georgia, which means pests like ants, roaches, and mosquitoes are out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Aero Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Aero protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Braves, so you know you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead of the game. That's why Napa is a proud partner of the 2025 Atlanta Braves, two legends driven to win from the field to the open road. While Napa is powering fleets and garages across the country, the Braves are delivering pennants, MVPs, and championships. So no matter the size of your business, Napa are the pros that know how to keep you moving at full speed.
The official hotel partner of your Atlanta Braves, Ami Hotel at the Battery Atlanta, is more than just a stay. We're your house where everyone knows your name. Book your stay at AmiHotels.com/BatteryAtlanta.
And it's a grand slam! Just like Atlanta's fantastic baseball team, Georgia Banking Company delivers excellence every time. With our all-star local banking team and commitment to service, we're proud to be the bank of choice for Atlanta. Whether you're rounding the bases on your financial goals or sliding into home with a new business venture, Georgia Banking Company is here to make sure you win. Visit GeorgiaBanking.com or swing by one of our branches today. Georgia Banking Company, where your success is our mission. Member FDIC.
Braves fans, this is Mike Morgan, founder and CEO of 13 Heroes. Like you, I was devastated when tragedy struck in 2021, killing 13 U.S. service members in Afghanistan. From then, I immediately founded 13 Heroes for a way to give back to the families who lost their loved ones. 13 Heroes is a premium, award-winning line of spirits with the purest and smoothest liquid on the market. Please help turn tragedy into legacy by picking up a bottle of 13 Heroes at your local bottle shop or visit 13heroes.com. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Fall's coming fast, Braves country, and deer season's right behind it. Whether you're learning a new lease, planning a public land trip, or headed to deer camp like you have for years, the onX Hunt app is your ticket to a better hunt. See public and private boundaries, drop trail cam and tree stand waypoints, map access routes and road systems, and share it all with your hunt crew. Even with no cell service, onX shows all of your content, boundaries, and your exact GPS location. Download the onX Hunt app from your app store and get after your best fall yet.
Hey everybody, Buck Belue here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Belue Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Boy, not a cloud in the sky as we get ready for Game 3 of this series between the Braves and the Mariners. 77 beautiful degrees here on Sunday afternoon in Atlanta. Wind out of the northwest at 8 to 10 miles an hour. Umpires for today's game. Behind the plate, Derek Thomas. Jordan Baker is the crew chief at first base. Dan Merzell at second. Stu Sherwater, who had a little trouble with the zone last night, will be at third. And a reminder that Tire Discounters Round Trip or Home Run promotion offers Braves fans the next day instant savings on a set of select tires plus a free alignment and oil change. The more homers the Braves hit, the bigger the deals at Tire Discounters. Learn more at braves.tirediscounters.com. With their big rally late last night, the Mariners picked up a game in the wild card over the Texas Rangers, who were slaughtered by the Astros. But I guess the sidebar to that is that the Mariners didn't gain any ground in the division for the division title, as they are still 3.5 games back of Texas, but they are now 1.5 ahead in the wild card over the Rangers. The Mariners are 30-20 in day games. The Braves are 17-26. Left-handed starter for the Braves. The Mariners are 22-18 against left-handed starters. For the Braves, who take the field in the outfield left to right defensively, Profar, Harris, and Acuna. First to third, Olsen, Albies, Kim, and Alvarez. Drake Baldwin will do the catching. For Joey Wentz, 27 years old, 6'5", 220, out of Kansas City. Joey's pitched really well since he joined the Braves. He's gone 3-4 with a 3.88 ERA, 2-2 here at home. And lifetime against the Mariners, no record and an ERA that we'll talk about at another time. Not much luck there against the M's. But he is on the mound and in the lineup today to do the start, because Spencer Strider, who was originally scheduled today, according to Brian Snitker on his report this morning, they chose to move Strider back to get him another bullpen. So give him some more work on the bullpen to try to get him back on track. But at the moment, he is scheduled to pitch Tuesday against the Cubs. Tomorrow, the Cubs come to town, and Bryce Elder, who has really come on his last couple of 3 starts, he will get the start tomorrow against the Cubs, and then Chris Sale on Wednesday. Joey Wentz is ready to go. Throw goes down to second base, and here on this beautiful Sunday, once again, the beautiful tones of Ben Ingram.
Thank you, Joe. Have you ever broadcast a game wearing eye black?
I'm ready.
I'm tempted to. Bright, sunny day, just a little bit of breeze.
This reminds me of postseason in the fall, where we have trouble seeing the ball against the shine of the grass.
Yeah, some of those early games.
Yeah.
Wentz is ready, so is Arozarena. Rubber game of this series. Long pause by Wentz, and now for the ball game. He swings, and there's a ball popped up. Right field, Ronald Acuna coming in, drifting right, makes the catch. I never saw that ball at all.
Wow.
Fly out to right field. Underway here in Atlanta. Folks, cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download Prize Picks, use code BRAVES, get $50 instantly when you play $5. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. So 1 pitch and 1 down. Joey Wentz facing Cal Raleigh. He hit a monstrous home run last night into the upper level of the chop house. Patch with the bases empty, 1 down. There's a called strike on Raleigh. Raleigh with 52 home runs to pace the big leagues, 110 RBIs. An enormous season for this switch-hitting catcher. He's the DH today. Here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way from Wentz. And a swing and a miss right over the top of a curveball. For Wentz, fastball, a good cutter that he made an adjustment to right before he left Minnesota. And that pitch has been a game changer for him. Slider, curve, change. 6'5" left-hander out there for the 11th time and 10th time as a starter. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way to Cal Raleigh. Lefty Wentz set right at the letters. 0-2 pitch. And a little dribbler back to the mound. Not a problem for Joey. He's got it. Jogs halfway to the bag. Tosses over there for the out. And 2 down. The time of the first pitch brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for Real Sweet Brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. Braves in their home white uniforms today. White tops, white pants, red lettering, red numerals, outlined in navy. Braves across the chest on top of the red tomahawk. And the Mariners once again wearing their navy blue uniform tops, gray pants, silver lettering and numerals outlined in teal. And Seattle arching across the chest of their navy uniforms. Here's Julio Rodriguez. He led the Mariners last night with a 2-homer game. Chatting with Rick Riz, the fine play-by-play announcer for the Mariners, he said, I think that was Julio's best game of the year last night. He had 2 homers, made a great catch in center field. And he has a 30-home-run campaign after his 2 last night. There's the 0-1 pitch. That'll be fouled back 0-2.
He's one of those people that you would be happy to pay the price of admission to watch him play. He is so good in all areas of the game.
Got an 0-2 count. Joey Wentz in search of a 1-2-3 inning. Wentz last saw these Mariners back on June 23rd. That was when he was a member of the Twins. And it was 2 innings in relief. Different circumstances today as a starter. 0-2 to Rodriguez on a fly ball high in the air to left. Jurickson Profar looking up into the brilliant blue sky, makes a 2-handed catch in deep left, and down they go 1-2-3. Good start for Wentz. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Mariners nothing, and the Braves coming up when we come back.
Hi, it's Chuck Dowdle. You all know that my friends at Georgia Zone Credit Union can save you money. But did you know that Georgia Zone offers more than just checking accounts and auto loans? They also offer products and services that'll help your business grow. Whether you're looking for a business checking account,
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Need contract help for those workload peaks and backlogged projects? You're not alone. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed said they will increase their use of contract talent. That's why our recruiters leverage their experience and use award-winning AI to quickly find the skilled candidates you want. Learn about our specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, marketing, legal, and administrative support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
Is the preferred jeweler of the Atlanta Braves. It'll be Profar, Olsen, and Albies for the Braves against the righty Luis Castillo. And Castillo, in his career, has given the Braves fits. 32-year-old right-hander from the Dominican, 6'2", 200 pounds, making his 29th start of the year. First pitch to Profar, high and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Castillo 8-8 this season with a 3.94 ERA, and it's been a while since he's earned a win. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Profar. Profar shreds one deep down the right field line, but hooking foul. Well, he turned on that one. That was a 93-mile-an-hour fastball that he punished, but foul. And a 1-1 count on Jurickson. Even at third base is Suarez with his toes on the grass. And there's a pop-up, shallow center field. Crawford, the shortstop, ranging back. Now he'll be called off by the incoming center fielder, Julio Rodriguez, and he has it for the out. And 1 down. Joe, for Castillo, we just saw that fastball, but would you say that his sinker is his best weapon?
Well, he's going to give you a lot of different arm angles, Ben. He's got slider, changeup, certainly a good sinker. Fastball can range as high as 96. But as you said, best ERA against the Braves.
Matt Olson pulls one foul right behind the heels of Tom Goodwin, Braves first base coach. For Castillo in his career versus the Braves, 6 starts prior to today, a 3-1 record, and a 1.80 ERA. And he beat the Braves in Seattle last year. He's actually allowed just 1 run over his last 27 innings pitched versus the Braves going back to 2019. Ball outside to Olson. So he has had the Braves hypnotized the last 4 or 5 times he's seen them. 1-1 pitch. That'll miss outside. 2-1 on Olson. The Mariners have lost each of his last 3 starts. He's gone 0-2 with an ERA of 9 in that span. So it's been a while since he's felt his best. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Olson fouls one back. In fact, he hasn't earned a win since July 28th. That was in a game against the A's on the road. Since then, he's gone 0-2 with a 7.31 ERA over his last 6 starts. And you see Castillo, certainly when we've seen him, he just looks too good for that. 2-2 pitch misses high, 3-2.
Well, we've recited those numbers this entire weekend about the Mariners starting pitching and how bad they have been over the last month. And it's easy to understand how they have scuffled with those bad ERAs.
3-2 to Olson, and he swings and misses over the top of a fastball. So 2 up and 2 down for Luis Castillo. Here's the leather for Seattle. Josh Naylor is the first baseman. Can't miss him with those canary yellow cleats over there at first base. Jorge Polanco is the second baseman. J.P. Crawford at shortstop. And Eugenio Suarez is at third. And the outfield for Seattle, left to right, Randy Arozarena, Julio Rodriguez, and Victor Robles. Ozzie Albies pulls one foul over into the Braves dugout, 0-1. Catcher is Mitch Garver. Like we mentioned, the right-hander Luis Castillo on the mound. And for Castillo, 9 years in the big leagues, 3 times an All-Star. 0-1 pitch, a reach and a miss by Ozzie, and a changeup low and outside, 0-2. Castillo has split his career between Cincinnati and Seattle. This is his 240th career start, and he's posted a career record of 81 and 84. 0-2. A little bit off the plate, nibbling with a changeup and missed, 1-2.
You know, he's 32 years old, but it seems like he's been around and ought to be 42.
Yeah, he's been around a long time. 1-2 to Ozzie, and he hangs alive, fouling one off. That's up into the third deck along the third base line. Castillo coming off a loss in his last turn. That was at Tampa Bay on September 1st. 1-2 pitch, poked through the left side, base hit. Boy, they had Crawford and Suarez both bunched up towards second base, and he still split the 2 defenders. I mean, just whistled it right between them.
And you know what, Ben? Suarez never moved. It wasn't all that far from him where you would at least see him react to the ball. I don't think he saw it.
I believe it. 2-out single keeps the inning alive for Drake Baldwin. No score, bottom of the first inning. Mariners went down 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. Braves have a base runner. Drake Baldwin swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. That was a healthy cut. Drake 2 for 8 in the series. And one of those hits, a single last night in the 6th inning, scored a run. Has his average at .279 to go along with those 15 home runs. Breeze picks up out of right center field. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Baldwin swings and misses a fastball, 0-2. When they said play ball, the flags are motionless. Now all of a sudden they're gusting in from right center, right at the left field foul line. Ozzie stretching his legs over there at first base. Held by Josh Naylor. Right on left matchup. Check to the rearview mirror by Louis Castillo at Ozzie Albies. Ozzie, huge lead. They throw over, and they've got him picked off. In a rundown between first and second, and applying the tag now, J.P. Crawford. And that ends the bottom of the first inning. So a caught stealing into the inning. Braves send the minimum to the plate. We go to the top of the second inning, no score.
Hey fans, don't miss a pitch, double play, or game-winning home run, because life's best moment.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah, I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Need contract help for those workload peaks and backlogged projects? You're not alone. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed said they will increase their use of contract talent. That's why our recruiters leverage their experience and use award-winning AI to quickly find the skilled candidates you want. Learn about our specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, marketing, legal, and administrative support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game, stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, we're the home run hitters you need. Morgan & Morgan.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
With call it a shield, but I think it'd be more like an awning made out of a cardboard box.
For your monitor?
For my monitor, so that it's just not a glare.
Oh, that is something special right there.
It is a work in progress. We're trying to...
It looks like Fred Sanford's TV. Here comes Eugenio Suarez. And there's a called strike. 0-1 on Suarez. It's a good start for Joey Wentz. He had a 1-2-3 first.
The thing of it is, we have pretty wide counter, which is very nice, and it's white for Micah.
There's the 0-1. Suarez takes the ball low and inside.
So with the sun gleaming down into our booth for probably another 3 innings or so until the shade kind of takes over, it's impossible, to see the field or my monitor.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. And a check swing. They appeal. He did go to Jordan Baker.
You know the thing you see chicks holding by the pool with to get the sun on their face, to get some tan?
Sure.
That's the way I feel like our counter is right now.
Get some nice rays on the face, right?
Oh, yeah, just don't open your eyes. You'll be fine.
There's the 1-2 pitch. Ball a little bit low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Joey Wentz faced Chicago in his last turn. That was on September the 2nd. 4 innings, 4 runs, 7 hits, a walk, and 8 strikeouts, but took a loss. There's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Eugenio Suarez. Dribbled foul to the backstop. It rolls, still 2-2. You know, look at Joey's numbers for the year. And obviously they're not the numbers that he wants, but I wipe away what he's done in Pittsburgh or Minnesota. I really drill down on what he's done as a starter with the Braves. With the Braves, a 3.88 ERA.
Very good.
And much better in the rotation than he was out of the bullpen for other teams. 2-2 pitch. Missed high with a fastball.
I felt watching that game, but listening to you and Darren when you were in Chicago, that I thought he was very good, despite the results. And the 8 strikeouts in 4 innings seemed to be very impressive.
3-2, poked out to second, taken off a series of bounces by Ozzie Albies, wings it over to first base. And one down here in the top of the 2nd inning. Folks, only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce is also the official hot sauce of our pregame breakfast, which we desperately needed. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. 4 up and 4 down for Joey Wentz. That'll bring Jorge Polanco to the plate. Polanco with 3 hits in this series. That's over 7 at bats. Wentz goes to work. And a ball a little bit low and outside. Describe the uniforms to you in the first inning as we do every single game. Interestingly enough, for the Mariners, they are one of 2 major league teams that don't wear gray uniform tops on the road. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Jorge Polanco. There's a ball outside. The Mariners and the Rays ditched their gray uniform tops.
I didn't know that.
They don't wear gray anymore. So they can wear their navies or that teal aqua-looking color that they have that's so unique. There's the 2-0 pitch on the way to Polanco. Ball low and outside, 3-0.
Mariners have great uniforms and great colors. Quite a departure from when I played there, where we were just blue and gold like everybody else.
Yeah, I like that navy and teal look. That's certainly unique. Here's the 3-0 pitch. There's a called strike. You think about the history of sports teams in Seattle. They've always had unique colors. You'd say the same about the Seahawks. And then back when the Supersonics existed, they had great uniforms. That green and gold. No score, top of the 2nd. 3-1 from Wentz. Check swing. He definitely went 3-2.
I always wondered why they didn't call the team the Seattle Kings, because they're in King County and they had the King Dome.
That makes sense.
I thought that would be a really good name until I found out the reason why.
Waiting on the 3-2. Payoff pitch. And he got him swinging. That time showed him a slider. Able to bounce back. Get Polanco. First strikeout for Wentz.
They actually considered the Kings, but that name had been copyrighted, if you will, by Bart Starr for a potential expansion football team or arena football team way back in 1977.
Bart Starr.
Bart Starr.
Josh Naylor, the batter, takes a called strike.
I thought, well, why not just offer him? He's not going to get a football team. Why not just see if it's for sale?
Sure. 0-1 on Josh Naylor. There it is from Wentz. There's a ball low and outside. If I'm remembering correctly, you think about those days of football and really professional sports altogether, a lot of those guys worked off-season jobs. I think Bart Starr was in a tire business or multiple car dealerships that he had, I want to say.
Could have been.
I think had lots of success doing that. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a ball low and outside. It's funny to think about guys needing off-season jobs, isn't it?
Yeah. Roger Maris had a beer distributorship. That was worth more than any money he ever made playing ball.
Left-on-left matchup. And the pitch on the way to Naylor. Blew that by him. Swung on miss at a fastball. Make it 2-2 on Josh Naylor. Joey Wentz looking for back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. And they'd love back-to-back strikeouts. Just got Polanco. Now left-on-left versus Naylor. Naylor 1 for 4 in the series. The one was a 3-run homer last night. No score, top of the second. Rubber game of the series. And the Braves 8-12 in rubber games this year. Wentz fires. Just missed low and outside with a 2-2 slider. That's not a bad pitch. 3-2 on Naylor. Braves have seen their fortunes change a bit on Sundays here lately. Remember, for the longest time, they couldn't win a game on Sunday. Looking for one today. Here's the 3-2 pitch on the way to Naylor. Lifted into left and down for a base hit. Turned around a fastball and lined it into left the opposite way. And it's a 2-out single for the Mariners. Yeah, the Braves enter play this afternoon with wins in each of its last 4 Sunday games, going a perfect 4-0 on Sundays in August. And the Braves need a win today to secure a series victory, obviously. And that was after the Braves went 3-14 in Sunday games to start the season. They just couldn't win on a Sunday for month after month. Inning continues for Mitch Garver. Runner goes, pitch on the way, and that bounces in the dirt away from Baldwin. He can't find it, picks it up on the painted tomahawk behind the batter's circle. That'll be a stolen base for Josh Naylor.
That's his 24th stolen base. He's been caught twice, and boy, did he put a tricky booger move on him. He's standing over there at first base, straight up and down, messing with his sliding mitt like, I'm too busy over here to run. Don't pay attention to me. And boom, he was gone.
There's a 1-0 pitch. There's a ball, though. Don't you hate when they put a tricky booger move on you?
It just so aggravating.
Well, Naylor's 5'10", 235. I mean, he doesn't look like he'd be a track star, but he can swipe some bags.
He cracks me up. There he goes again, no?
He's dancing off of second. Long hold by Wentz. Pitch to the plate and a fly ball to deep center field. Michael Harris back into the shadows. Track, wall, and it is going to be dropped by Michael Harris in center. That'll lead to 1 run. Garver heading for third base. The throw comes into third base and bounces away from Nacho. And it'll be an RBI triple by Mitch Garver on a ball that was juggled up against the wall by Michael Harris. 1-0 Seattle.
It's so hard for us to see right now, Ben. Do you think he saved a home run, though?
I couldn't tell.
I couldn't either. I can't even see my monitor.
He went up with the glove, leaping to the top of the wall. I think it might have gone off the top of the wall and out.
Yeah, if he hadn't saved it.
So it's an RBI triple for Garver. And the inning continues now for J.P. Crawford. Left-on-left matchup. And Crawford takes a strike on the inside corner. The only shade on the field is in deep center from about 8 feet in front of the warning track and then to the center field wall. As the sun is high over the top of the field right now with this early start time. Here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way to J.P. Crawford. Wentz deals and pulled foul. Well, Michael sprinted back with urgency into the shadows. And right at the 400 marker, went leaping at the top of the wall and knocked it down and at least kept it from hitting off of the wall, but he couldn't squeeze it. And it was tumbling to the ground. It's like he was juggling after it, and he dropped it right there at the warning track. 0-2 bounced up there, bounces away from Baldwin, but not far enough for Garver to take off. Michael's bent over on his knees out there. He might have banged into that wall pretty hard. 1-0 Seattle. A 2-out single, then a steal, and then a triple have played to the game's first run. Wentz brings it in the dirt. Good stop back there by Drake Baldwin. By the way, that was RBI number 28 on the season for Garver. Wentz set right under his chin. Kicks and fires. 2-2 is high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. This rally coming up out of nothing for the Mariners. It was a ground out and then a strikeout. And all this with 2 down. And Wentz trying to make sure that Garver is left stranded at third base. He's got a sizable lead at third with Nacho well off the line. 3-2 pitch pulled on the ground out to first. Scooping it up is Matt Olson. Underhand feed to the bag. Wentz is there, and that ends the top of the second. But a triple by Mitch Garver drives in Josh Naylor. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Seattle.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
Nothing goes better with the crack of the bat than the crunch of Georgia peanuts. Power-packed with protein, essential nutrients, and great taste, Georgia peanuts are the all-star choice for...
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second-row legroom and cargo space behind second-row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Need contract help for those workload peaks and backlogged projects? You're not alone. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed said they will increase their use of contract talent. That's why our recruiters leverage their experience and use award-winning AI to quickly find the skilled candidates you want. Learn about our specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, marketing, legal, and administrative support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game, stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, we're the home run hitters you need. Morgan & Morgan.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
Visiting Braves.com/stolen base challenge. So looking for a base runner, a stolen base, and hopefully a few runs. And respond to the run given up at the top of the inning. Drake Baldwin with the fly ball to left field. Coming in, Randy Arozarena trying to get there against the line, and that drops foul right outside the line. Just plopped it down on the grass just to the left of the foul line. Drake was rounding second and jogs in and walks around the first base side of the mound. Across the grass and back to the plate. Not a cloud to be seen in any direction here today. Bright sunshine, piercing blue sky. Braves remain home. We see the Cubs come in after this series. Meanwhile, the Mariners head home. This is their final game of a 3-city road trip. 0-1 to Drake. And a fastball misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. Baldwin was at the plate when Ozzie Albies was caught stealing to end the first inning. He swings and misses at a slider. At a 1-2 count. Louis Castillo, 9 years in the big leagues for this veteran. Stands on the first base side of the rubber. Shoulders squared up to his target. Heels about 2 inches apart. And the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball towards shallow left. Going back Suarez. Coming in Arozarena. That'll be Arozarena's ball. And he has it about 15 feet inside the foul line. And 1 down here in the second inning. You know, you think about this Mariners rotation, and each of the last 2 nights we've been telling you about Bryce Miller and Logan Gilbert. They get some good young pitchers. But this guy is the rock of the rotation, being the veteran that he is, isn't he?
100%. He's been there, done that, a lot of years with the Reds, and on some good teams with the Reds as well.
Mm-hmm. Ha-Seong Kim takes ball outside.
He's been around so long, Ben, that when I was looking at some of his numbers today, I was surprised that he's only been with the Reds and the Mariners.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he'd been with some other teams.
Ball fouled back by Kim. I remember, look, when he was with the Reds, he had some terrific seasons. He actually had a season in 2021 where surprisingly he led the league in losses. He had 16 losses in 2021. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And Kim takes a called strike. But if you recall, go back to the postseason of 2020, Braves played the Reds in the wild card series, and the pitching in that best 2 out of 3 was just off the charts by both teams. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That'll be slap foul. And in that series, you might recall the Braves in 13 innings won game 1 1-0. And then in game 2, the Braves won 5-0, but they didn't really score till late. And that was Castillo pitching game 2. 1-2 pitch. That'll be pop foul. So in that series, the Reds didn't even score a run.
I think Trevor Bauer started that first game that went extra innings.
Sure did. And he was unreal that day. That was Fried and Bauer that day. 1-2 pitch. In the air towards right field. Coming along now, Victor Robles. Slows, makes a catch over the top of his cap, and 2 down. Yeah, Bauer went 7 2/3 scoreless innings, giving up 2 runs, and he struck out 12. And I think he used an entire bucket of spider tack that day. Yep. Meanwhile, Max Fried, 7 innings scoreless, 5 strikeouts. There wasn't a fan in the house. It was 2020.
Yeah, right.
And then I believe it was Freddie Freeman had a walk-off base hit to center field in the 13th to win it 1-0 for the Braves. There's a called strike. Raisel Iglesias pitched in that game for Cincinnati.
Oh, my goodness.
0-1 to Harris. And he swings and misses, down 0-2. One 1-0 Mariners. Castillo looking to face the minimum here in the bottom of the second. Harris 0 for 7 in this series. Ball outside, 1-2. I think back on some of those moments of 2020, and it was just so wild to think about some of those moments with no one in the stands. There's the 1-2 pitch. That's off the plate. Great moments, but without the soul of baseball, with no fans.
Yeah, it didn't seem like the games even counted.
Mm-hmm.
Like you called somebody and had a scrimmage.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Send foul again. There was also a game that year where the Braves beat the Marlins. I want to say the score was 29-9.
Uh-huh.
They set all sorts of records. And I just remember thinking, what would this place sound like for a game like this if fans were here?
Yeah.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Harris swings and misses. That ends the bottom of the second. Michael's 0 for 8 in this series. Braves go down in order. We go to the top of the third. 1-0 Seattle.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second. Quick turnaround, it's going to be close. Throws it to first, and he's out. Double play.
A Braves double play is a well-oiled machine, just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Will change.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Need contract help for those workload peaks and backlogged projects? You're not alone. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed said they will increase their use of contract talent. That's why our recruiters leverage their experience and use award-winning AI to quickly find the skilled candidates you want. Learn about our specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, marketing, legal, and administrative support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
It's a great night for baseball. This matchup features some of the best talent in the game.
Mariners, as they came into the action today, 3.5 games back of Houston for first place in the West, and currently holding on to the final wild card spot in the American League. They're looking for just their second postseason appearance in the last 22 seasons. That'll be sent foul into the seats down the first base line.
That's hard to believe, isn't it?
Big time. Robles 1 for 4 in this series. 0-1 from Joey Wentz. Robles fouls one back. While the Mariners are one of 5 major league teams to have never won a World Series, along with the Rays, Rockies, Brewers, and Padres, they are the only major league team to have never played in a World Series. Every other franchise has played in at least one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch on the way to Victor Robles. And Robles strokes one into right field. Turned around a curveball. And a leadoff single for the 9-hole hitter. And back to the top of the order to Randy Arozarena. They've participated in the ALCS 3 times, losing all 3 times. Twice to the Yankees, once to Cleveland, losing in 95, 2000, and 2001. And that was such a great stretch for the Mariners. It was usually the Yankees they couldn't get past.
Remember a couple of years ago, though, they were playing the Astros, and they had a decisive game go like 16 or 17 innings.
Randy Arozarena takes a ball low and inside.
That was a wild series.
Yeah.
I mean, they came so close to knocking the Astros out.
Astros won the World Series that year. That was 2022. And the Mariners were led by Julio Rodriguez in his rookie season as he won Rookie of the Year that year. 1-0 pitch and a called strike. It's a franchise that has had 2 MVP winners. Ken Griffey Jr. in 97, then Ichiro Suzuki in 01. They've had 2 Cy Young Award winners, Randy Johnson and King Felix Hernandez. Here's the 1-1. Ball outside to Arozarena. Here's a good one for you. If you wanted to try to stump a Mariner fan, who's the last Mariner pitcher to win 20 games in a season? This is a guy who actually did it twice. Pick off on the way, low and inside. 3 balls and a strike on Arozarena.
Wasn't Jamie Moyer, was it?
Bingo. Look
Really?
at you, man. You can pat yourself on the back with that one. Jamie Moyer.
Ain't nothing.
In 2003 won 21 games as a 40-year-old.
Wow.
Their last 20-game winner. 3-1 on Arozarena.
He's the last guy to throw under 80.
3-1 pitch. And there's a called strike. He thought it was ball 4, but that fastball right at the bottom of the zone. Arozarena, 0 for 1 with a fly out to right field. 30 years old, out of Cuba. Pick off over to first base, and back in standing is Victor Robles.
I remember that postseason Arozarena had
with Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay,
yeah.
Good grief.
Well, that was the funny thing about that series. Had the Rays won the World Series, he would have been the MVP. Runner goes, pitch on the way, and there's ball 4 outside. Arozarena down to first base, Robles to second, and the caveat with that would have been he was still eligible for Rookie of the Year honors the following season. He had not played enough games to qualify and lose his rookie status in 2020, and he could have potentially won World Series MVP before winning Rookie of the Year.
That would have been wild.
It really would have been.
When I think of Arozarena's postseason that year and hitting a ton of homers, that refreshes my memory about Carlos Beltran and the postseason he had probably a decade before. Just nuts how those guys just took off. And, of course, Beltran parlayed that into a huge free agent contract.
Yeah, sure did. I'll tell you what I remember more than anything about Arozarena in 2020, that wild play that he scored on the base hit by Brett Phillips in the World Series, where he just was running all over the place, and the ball got by the catcher, and Rays came back, won that game. Pitch on the way to Cal Raleigh. Ball lowered inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
It was the epitome of just run till they tag you.
Yeah. I think that win that day evened up the series, but I'm pretty sure the Dodgers won the next 2 and won the whole thing. 1-0 Mariners, top of the third. Runners at first and second, no one out. Offering to Raleigh. And he misses low with a slider. So Wentz in a bit of a jam. Could really use a ground ball, but Cal Raleigh has not been hitting many ground balls this year. He's been launching them over the wall. 2-0, huge swing and a miss. Kind of lost his balance and toppled over the plate. 2-1 on Riley. Riley with a little bouncer out to the mound in his first trip to the plate. That was in the first inning, so he's 0 for 1. His average is at 241, but 52 homers, 110 RBIs, slugging .577, and a .927 OPS. And he could be an MVP winner for Seattle this year. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Wentz. Whacked in the air to left field. Coming in now, Profar plays it on a bounce. Runners had to see if it was going to be caught or not, so they advance one bag. And that single by Raleigh was pounded to left field, and that loads the bases. That loads them up for Julio Rodriguez. You need all the energy you can get for game day. At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. Here's Julio Rodriguez. He gave the Braves fits last night. First pitch he sees today, pulled out to third, and that gets through Nacho down the left field line. In to score is Robles. Right behind him is Arozarena. Behind him is Raleigh. He comes to the plate. He slides across. 3-run score on the ball that gets through Braves third baseman Nacho Alvarez. And it's 4-0 Seattle.
Ben, I was watching Cal Raleigh run. Man, oh man, can he move. Now, keep in mind, this got through Nacho, so it rolled slowly into left field. That thing took a funny hop. It looked like Nacho actually tried to knock that down barehanded. But, boy, can Raleigh move.
They will go 3 RBI double. Here's Eugenio Suarez. Runner takes off. Pitch on the way is a ball. Throw down to third. And in with a steal, Julio Rodriguez. Well, on the ball that gets through Nacho, it's hit really hard. It takes the funny hop. And also in his mind, he's already thinking, okay, I could probably come to the plate. We could perhaps turn a 5-2-3 double play. But then next thing you know, he doesn't have the baseball. And on down the line it rolls. Big swing there for Seattle, leading 4-0. 1-0 to Suarez. Sent foul deep down the right field line and out of play, 1-1. Mariners have scored 15 runs in this series. Rodriguez has driven in 7 of them. 1-1 pitches outside, 2-1. Infield is in with a runner at third, still no one out. Wentz brings his 53rd pitch of the game. Here it comes, 2-1 fouled off over by the Braves dugout. Inning started with a single by Robles. Arozarena walked, Riley with a single, Rodriguez 3 RBI double. And now they're looking for more with a runner at third base and no one out. Here's the 2-2. In for a called third strike. That time able to sneak a fastball over. Second strikeout by Wentz. One down here in the third inning.
Yeah. Suarez got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. He was looking for a breaking ball and got one knee-high down the middle.
Infield still in with a runner at third and one out. Jorge Polanco, the batter. He struck out an inning ago. This time he rakes one foul into the seats down the left field line. That'll rattle around and eventually become a souvenir. 4 runs on 5 hits for the Mariners. No runs, 1 hit for the Braves. Wentz battling here in the third inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Polanco. Takes a ball low. 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll see these Mariners a lot earlier in the season next year. Braves will go to Seattle first week of May next year. That'll be the middle city of a 3-city road trip, flanked by Colorado and L.A. on either side. There's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Jorge Polanco. Wentz fires. Missed outside. 2-1. Joey closing in on 60 pitches for the game. And really laboring here in the third inning. Southpaw brings it. 2-1, cut on and missed. Good looking changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mariners had multiple big innings last night. A 4-run 7th, a 3-run 8th. And they've scored 3 times here in the third inning. Threatening for another tally with a runner at third and 1 down. After Polanco, it'll be Naylor. He stands in the on-deck circle just observing. Here's the 2-2 pitch. In the air, deep down the left field line. This is towards the corner and gone. Jorge Polanco got a hold of a changeup and hit a lightning bolt deep down the left field line into the Mariners bullpen. It's a 2-run homer to make it 6-0 Seattle.
Now here's a guy, Polanco, who is very adept at putting the ball in play. He's a tough out. We talked about that beginning Friday night. But guess what? He just hit his 24th homer. He kind of hides in the weeds because of Rodriguez and Raleigh and Arozarena. 24 homers for the second baseman and a guy who bats down lower in the order.
Man, that's a really good point. Because you get through those top 4 or 5 guys and think maybe you can get a breather with a second baseman. Not so much. Josh Naylor belts one to deep right field. This could be chop house bound, and it is. Back-to-back homers on back-to-back pitches, and it's 7-0 Seattle.
Telling you, last night opened the floodgates. When they unloaded late in the ball game with all those homers, they got their swagger back.
Dylan Dodd now up and tossing for the Braves in the bullpen. That was Naylor's 18th homer of the year. And the Mariners have put a touchdown up on the board only in the third inning. It's 7-0 Seattle. Here's Garver, the 8th batter of the inning. Garver drove in the first round of the game with a triple last inning.
The Mariners, it's the 9th time this season they've hit back-to-back.
And Garver takes a called strike. 9th time this season the Mariners have hit back-to-back homers.
And the first time since September 2nd.
Wasn't that long ago somebody did that to you? You got, the next guy got dusted and had to pick himself up off the ground. Not anymore.
Ball low and outside. You wouldn't even think about that now, would you?
No. People would wonder what's wrong with you.
Ball and a strike on Mitch Garver. Garver turns on one, sent foul. Well, this Mariner team can blast the home run ball. That home run by Naylor, second of the inning, and they're 202nd as a team, in third place in all of Major League Baseball with 202 homers. 1-2 to Garver, low and inside. The Yankees lead all of Major League Baseball. They've hit 242 home runs this year. Then the Dodgers with 206, then the Mariners 202. Fewest homers in the game, that's the Pirates, 102 of them. 2-2 pitch. Whack to the air to center, down for a base hit. Got a curveball that he belted out towards left field. And it's a one-out single, and right now let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game, live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
Well, that'll be the final man that Joey Wentz faces. He will depart. He gets just one out and faced 8 batters here in the third inning. And the Braves make the Aero Exterminators call to the bullpen. Make the right call. Protect your home and business from pests by calling 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Dollar Shave Club delivers premium razors without premium prices. Get close, comfortable 6-blade shaves, swift rinse and 4 blades for thicker hair, and translucent shave butter for precision. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/home run. Use promo code HOMERUN for 20% off.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just
already down 7-0. And the first man out of the bullpen for the Braves is old Double D's, Dylan Dodd. Dodd for the year, left-hander, making his 23rd appearance. No record of .324 ERA.
Runner at first, 1 down, 7-0 Seattle. First pitch to J.P. Crawford, and he swings and misses at a first pitch cutter. So the Mariners have batted around here in the inning. They did that last night in the 7th inning. This is the second time in their last 6 innings, going back to last night, that they've batted around. 0-1 pitch low and outside.
And they sent 8 men to the plate in the 8th inning last night.
Boy, so their last 6 innings, they've gone 4 runs, 3 runs, 1 run, no runs, 1 run, and 6 runs. That's getting it done. There's a strike on the inside corner. Just 1 blank inning in that mix there. First inning of this game.
I don't know if it matters much, but I can see better.
A little bit better. Just a touch. Getting a little bit of shade on us now. Crawford takes the ball down to the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got to piece this thing together out of the bullpen the rest of the way. Next off day will be Thursday after that series with the Cubs. That'll be right before the Astros series next weekend here at home. 2-2 low and outside from Dodd. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, you ready for Mr. Silver Lining?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Last night, bullpen, 5 guys used. Bunch of them late because of those innings you were talking about.
3-2 pitch. Crawford out to second. That eats up Ozzie. Bad hop off of him into center field. Rounding second, heading to third, Mitch Garver. Throw goes to third, and that's behind the incoming Garver, and down to second base now for Crawford. Off the bat, you're thinking potentially inning-ending double play, but it took a big hop and looked like it took a bite out of Ozzy's right hand.
Yeah, bare hand. He's shaking it. Hope he's all right. But my point is opportunity. There are opportunities, and there will be between now and the end of the year, for a lot of guys in that bullpen who need to make an impression. They've got to show that they deserve to be here. And right now, that's a challenge.
Victor Robles fouls one off. He's the 10th batter of the inning. Yeah, it indeed is a challenge. Infield is in. Only one out through first 9 batters of the inning. That was a strikeout by Eugenio Suarez. 0-1 in the air towards right, slicing towards the seats down the line and out of play. 0-2 on Robles. Robles started all this with a single and eventually scored. Dylan Dodd set right at the belt buckle. 0-2 pitch. And he misses low with a cutter.
Last night, no one really distinguished themselves when given the opportunity. Especially Hernandez, Harris, and Brebbia at the end of the game. But a chance here for Dylan Dodd.
There's a high fly ball to shallow right. Coming in Ronald Acuna in medium depth right makes the catch. And Garver's not budging at third base, and 2 down to the inning. Two down, back to the top of the order to Randy Arozarena. I don't know what's been the most impressive thing that I have seen this inning. The power from Polanco and Naylor, or the speed of all things of Cal Raleigh.
I'm blown away by that.
He scored from first base on that double by Rodriguez. We've seen a lot this inning. There's a ball sent foul. By the way, they go base hit for J.P. Crawford, or at least they went with a 9th hit up on the board.
Yeah, it should be. No, I started to say a minute ago, the thing that cracks me up about Naylor, and shouldn't because of all his stolen bases, he wears his baseball pants above his knee.
Yeah.
Like a sprinter.
0-1 is high to Arozarena, 1-1.
Call him Usain Bolt Naylor. I mean, because he can run too.
Ground ball to the left side. That finds a hole. Base it into left field. Coming along to score Garver. Right behind him, J.P. Crawford. It's 9-0 Seattle in the third. And if this isn't a mess, it'll do till the mess gets here. 9 runs on 10 hits for the Mariners.
We talked about this last night, Ben. Every single game, every single night, and in this case, Sunday day games, there are more than a handful on every night, if you add them all up, where teams are scoring in double digits. There is not enough pitching. It's the end of the year. Teams' pitchers that they have are tired.
First pitch swung on, missed by Raleigh.
And even being able to call up guys from the minor leagues for the September call-ups, it's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
There's just not enough pitching, and yet there's still talk about expansion.
0-1 to Raleigh. And he misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Raleigh is the 12th Mariner to the plate here in the third inning. They've put a snowman up on the board. An 8-run third.
We prefer to call that a Yogi Berra.
It is one of those two. 1-1 a called strike, 1-2 on Raleigh. Raleigh has already singled this inning. He's already scored a run. Boy, if he reaches and Rodriguez would come to the plate with 2 men on base, he already has 3 RBIs this inning. 1-2 fouled off into the seats of the second deck down the right field line.
You know who's warming up in the bullpen?
Who's that?
Jonathan Chadwick.
He's got some fuel in the tank. Send J-Chad out there and let him get a few outs.
I'm talking about right here.
At your microphone.
Yes.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. There's the ball low and inside, 2-2. You know, we didn't get a chance to get J-Chad to the mic last year. Over the last few years, it's kind of become our game 162 tradition to get a half inning out of JC. And last year, of course, the last day of the season, it was down to the wire. Braves trying to get in, so we didn't get to mix that in. So maybe he should catch up on last year by doing 2 innings today. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Cal Raleigh. Here it is from Dodd, and he strikes him out looking. Mercifully, the top of the third comes to an end. 8 runs across for the Mariners. We go to the bottom of the third, 9-0 Seattle.
Get Labor Day savings now at the Home Depot with up to 35% off, plus up to an extra $450 off select appliances like Whirlpool that can keep up with your busy routine. Whirlpool refrigerators from the Home Depot have the...
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Need contract help for those workload peaks and backlogged projects? You're not alone. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed said they will increase their use of contract talent. That's why our recruiters leverage their experience and use award-winning AI to quickly find the skilled candidates you want. Learn about our specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, marketing, legal, and administrative support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
Here we go. Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
It's a great night for baseball.
This matchup features some of the best talent in the game. A lot of power, a lot of marquee names.
Coming up next inning, it'll be the Tidal Wave Auto Spy inning, so hopefully a clean inning next inning. The complete opposite of that in the third. Pitch on the way to Ronald, and he swings and misses at the pitch from Castillo. No balls and a strike on Acuna. For Acuna, this is the lowest he's batted in the order since his rookie season of 2018. There were 5 games that he started batting 7th. That'll be swung on miss. Now, there have been some other games where he's batted 8th or 9th as a pinch hitter late in the game. We're talking about as a starter. And this is the first time he has started this low in the order since 2018. He had 5 games that season where he batted 7th as a starter. And batting 7th today. Here's the 0-2. And Acuna takes a ball high from Castillo. Just trying to muster up something. Try to get some kind of an answer here after the Mariners poured it on in the top of the third inning with an 8-run frame. Had 8 hits in the inning. 1-2, a hack and a miss by Acuna. He strikes out swinging, and his offer continues. 1 down here in the third inning. Castillo just wants to throw strikes. He's got a big, comfy lead. Just trying to stay ahead. They got a long flight, obviously, after the game, but they'll be heading home. First pitch on the way to Ozuna, and a ball low and inside. Meanwhile, the Braves have the Cubs coming to town. That'll be Bryce Elder on the mound for the Braves tomorrow. 1-0 to Ozuna. Gets a piece of that fastball, but that's in and out of the glove of Garver. One ball and one strike on Ozuna. '40th pitch of the game from Castillo. A little bit low and outside. 2 balls and a strike. Our ball game today starting before every other game across Major League Baseball. So a little bit later, we'll get you some scores from around the league. No good news here in Atlanta today. Trailing 9-0. Hack and a miss by Ozuna on a 2-2 count. Marcel requests time, backs out of there, takes a couple of practice hacks, and will dig back in. He's gone 1 for 4 in this series. Braves have just the 1 hit, single by Ozzie Albies in the first inning. 2-2, struck him out. Swung on and missed at a fastball. 4 strikeouts for Castillo. Five in a row set down by Castillo. Swivels and fires. Alvarez takes the ball a little bit high. 1-0 on Nacho Alvarez. Rookie's got his average at .254. Still looking for that first big league homer. Driven in 9 runs. And the 1-0. And Alvarez with a fly ball to center. Rodriguez looking up into the blue sky. Makes the catch out in deep center field. Braves go down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the third. That inning dominated by the Mariners. We go to the top of the 4th inning. 9-0 Seattle.
Excellence. I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Need contract help for those workload peaks and backlogged projects? You're not alone. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed said they will increase their use of contract talent. That's why our recruiters leverage their experience and use award-winning AI to quickly find the skilled candidates you want. Learn about our specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, marketing, legal, and administrative support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith. The Braves pitch a scoreless 4th inning today. Tidal Wave will offer half off their Best Wash membership tomorrow. Learn more at TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves. Alongside Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. We just wish we had better news for you. It's a beautiful day, gorgeous weather, but the scoreboard is the complete opposite of that. 9-0 Seattle. Julio Rodriguez leads off. First pitch on the way to Rodriguez, sent deep down the right field line into the corner, and that will 2-hop to the wall, and he's off to the races. Cruising into second, he'll pull up there, and it's a leadoff double for Rodriguez. That is his second double in this game. Look, in game 1, Rodriguez was 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Since then, he has absolutely skyrocketed. He hit 2 home runs last night. He's got 2 doubles today, and they can't get him out all of a sudden.
It's like he knows what's coming.
He's in scoring position for Eugenio Suarez. Suarez 0 for 2. And Suarez sends one foul. Suarez is 34 years old. He's from Venezuela. And a really neat story for him. We were talking about his career the other night. His rookie year, he was with the Tigers. Spent a lot of time with Cincinnati, Arizona. This is his second tour of duty with the Mariners. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He swings and misses, nothing in 2. Growing up, like so many other young ball players did in Venezuela, he idolized one particular player. That was Miguel Cabrera, just a huge Miguel Cabrera fan. And he wanted to model his game after Miggy and wanted to swing like him, wanted to be a power hitter like him. 0-2 pitch misses high. And then wouldn't you know it, when he makes his big league debut, he's teammates with Miguel Cabrera with Detroit.
How about that?
And when Suarez hit his first big league homer, the first man to congratulate him, the man on deck, Miguel Cabrera.
Amazing.
That really is amazing. There's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Suarez. That misses low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And I think about that moment sometimes for ball players. For years, they may grow up idolizing a player, watching a certain player, and trying to mimic what they do and experience the same amount of success. Here's the 2-2 pitch, pulled foul. And then that moment dawns on them where, hey, I'm in the same league with that guy. I'm on the field with that guy.
It's very, I don't know, humbling when you feel like it's almost like you're not supposed to be there.
Right. 2-2, driven in the air to left field. Profar back a stride or 2, then over to his left, and he's got it to get Suarez. Tagging from second base, Rodriguez. Throw comes to third on a bounce, but just a little bit late. And Rodriguez goes in standing. That was a great throw by Jurickson.
And another good deke at third by Alvarez. He's good at that. No, even in spring training, before I got to the big leagues, been in spring training playing against some guys, and you realize, holy smokes, that's Rod Carew. I hit a double one day against the Twins in spring training back when Rod Carew was with the Twins and playing second base, and he said something to the effect, a nice swing, kid.
Wow.
And I was like, wow.
Speaking of a nice swing, fly ball out towards center field. To his right, Michael Ayers runs it down. That retires Polanco, but that's deep enough to drive in Rodriguez on the sac fly, and it's 10-0 Mariners. Because all of a sudden you're looking around, and that's the company that you're keeping.
Exactly.
Sacrifice fly.
Two down for Josh Naylor. It's 10-0 Seattle on the top of the 4th inning. Naylor hit a home run last inning, and he takes a called strike.
Yeah, he nailed it.
Left on left matchup on the pitch on the way from Dodd. Ground ball to first base. Out there to Matt Olson. He's got it. He'll flip over there to Dodd, and there's out number 3. But a run across for the Mariners on 1 hit. No errors, none left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 10-0 Seattle.
Hey, Braves Country, it's Tom Glavine, and when my ride needs a wash, I trust the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves, Tidal Wave Auto Spa. With hundreds of convenient...
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. At Morgan & Morgan, we don't back down. We fight to get you every dollar you deserve. No curveballs, no strikeouts, just results. That's why we've recovered over $25 billion for our clients and fight for them from offices nationwide. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Dollar Shave Club delivers premium razors without premium prices. Get close, comfortable 6-blade shaves, swift rinse and 4 blades for thicker hair, and translucent shave butter for precision. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/home run. Use promo code HOMERUN for 20% off.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
You would not know that by watching this game. This season, the Mariners on the road have gone 33-41, but a lot of those issues have come in the last few months. Profar leads it off versus Castillo, and Castillo pumps it a called strike. Now, the Mariners haven't won a series on the road since sweeping the Tigers in Detroit all the way back on July 11th, 12th, and 13th. 0-1 pitch, misses low, 1-1. And since then, they have lost or split 7 straight road series. That series sweep at Detroit. There's the 1-1 pitch, a little bit low and outside. That's the only road series win they've had in their last 9 road series. So looks like they're turning a new leaf today.
Yep.
They've out hit the Braves 11-1. 2-1 to Profar. Check swing and appeal. Didn't go, says Stu Shorewater.
The game today is on the Roku network.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a sideline reporter just do a between-inning interview with Brian Snitker. I wonder what he asked him.
3-1 and Profar pounds one deep right field, taking flight and gone. 3 rows deep into the chop house. And the Braves on the board on the 13th homer of the season for Jurickson Profar.
Ben, I know that he drew a lot of criticism for his suspension and his PED conviction, if you will, and rightfully so. He owned it, disappointed a lot of people, criticized by a lot of people, including me. But I will say this for Jurickson: he has come back with a vengeance.
That was home run number 13 for Profar.
Matt Olson clubs one, a rocket right off of Castillo, and that bounces off of him, rolls all the way to the Mariners dugout. And he's checking his right hand. Boy, that really stung him hard. That'll be a base hit by Olson. Hopefully Castillo's all right. Got him in the pitching hand.
Yeah. Pointing at his near his elbow.
Base hit.
Ooh, I mean, right on the right elbow, it appears.
Now, wouldn't that be a stroke of horrible luck if you're Castillo trying to snap a losing streak of starts and you got a 10-1 lead and this happens? Now they're looking near his wrist and hand.
Yeah, just above the wrist on the forearms where they're checking it out. By the way, that home run by Jurickson Profar, first of the game for the Braves. That means you'll save at least $75 on a set of select tires and tire discounters tomorrow only, plus a free alignment and a free oil change. Visit braves.tirediscounters.com to learn more. Castillo is going to take a few to the mitt and see how he feels.
To finish that thought on Profar, he has certainly played well since he came back.
Yeah, he's been terrific, and you just hope that what you're seeing right now, you can see an entire season next year.
Yeah. Castillo says he's all right.
That came off of Olson's bat, Joe, at 100 miles an hour. By the way, the Profar homer traveled 395 feet. And into the chop house. So the Braves with a couple of hard hit balls here in the 4th inning. Mariners 10, Braves 1. Homer by Profar, line drive by Olson, And now it's Ozzie Albies at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Castillo brings it. That swung on and missed. When you think about these hard hit balls in the 4th inning, Castillo doing what he's supposed to do, just throw strikes with a big lead.
Right.
And the Braves able to crack a few of them. Homer and then the line drive off Castillo. Oh, and Ozzie. A little bit low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One bouncer foul over by the Braves dugout. Rolling by the feet of Drake Baldwin, who's over there in the on-deck circle. Shortstop J.P. Crawford shaded up the middle. Third baseman Eugenio Suarez is where the shortstop would normally set up and then in a few feet. They play Ozzie to pull, swinging it from the left side against the righty. 1-2 is outside. Missed with a fastball. This will be Castillo's 55th pitch. Missed outside with a fastball. Most runs the Mariners have scored in a game this season is 15. This is the 9th time they've reached double digits in runs scored. 3-2 and a ground ball to second. Gloving Polanco flips to second. Crawford's there, sends it over to first base, and that finishes off a double play. 4-6-3 double play. Cuts down Olsen and Albies. That'll bring Baldwin to the plate with 2 down. Baldwin 0 for 1 with a fly out to left field. Check swing. Didn't go as they appeal down to Stu Shorewater. Third base umpire today. 10-1 Mariners, bottom of the 4th inning. Castillo brings it. 1-0 pitch in the air to left field. Randy Arozarena to his right. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that ends the bottom of the 4th. But the Braves on the board. A home run by Jerickson Profar, his 13th of the year. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and none left. We go to the top of the 5th inning. 10-1 Mariners.
Hey fans, Jim Chastain.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things, like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love, guaranteed to fit every time. eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line.
Make this a softer game so nobody gets hurt. What about a run rule?
Well,
in the next negotiating thing. You know, you save pitchers. You don't have to use position players to pitch.
Don't say that too loud. He might like that idea.
Yeah, he might. Mitch Garver, the batter, he has tripled today. Fouls one out of play. Doing the catching, he has tripled and singled. And he has scored a run also. Garver hitting .214, swing and a miss, 0-2 from Dylan Dodd in his second full inning of work. Dodd's given up a couple of the 10 runs. Dylan works out of the stretch and delivers in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes. Cubs in town tomorrow night. Another team fighting for a playoff spot. Then Houston comes to town next weekend, and they're at the top of the AL West. Foul ball. Off the bat of Garver, still 1-2.
Yeah, Mariners will be big Braves fans next weekend.
Yes, they will. Garver picked up his 28th RBI with that triple earlier today. Sends another ball into the air to center field. This one playable for Michael Harris, who's under it and makes the catch. One away for J.P. Crawford, who's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Fans, Napa is a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves with America's largest network of parts and care. Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. First pitch to Crawford, grounded left side and through the hole where Nacho Alvarez would normally be playing, but lefty on lefty for some reason. He was playing him dead to pull. So Crawford burns him and gets a ground ball, 20 hopper through the hole for a base hit. He's 2 for 3. No, I'm just thinking, if you got a run rule, you don't have to accept it. You know, if you're the team that's way behind. You say, no, I got some guys I need to get some work in. We'll keep playing, see what happens.
Kind of like spring training.
Yeah. Down and in to Victor Robles, the 9-hole hitter. He's got a base hit today. Everybody's got a base hit except for Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Robles.
There's always that one guy who has to pay the price.
No, it has to be. Baseball gods demand it. Dodd checks the runner, now fires. Check swing, he went. They appeal, but he went. 1-2. Or as my old teammate Billy Russell with the Dodgers would say, yes, he did. Even about his teammates. 1-2 delivery. In the dirt, dug out by Drake Baldwin. 2-2. Robles holds the bat out away from him, straight out from his chest, swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's the second strikeout for Dodd. Back to the top of the order, and Randy Arozarena, who has flied out, walked, and singled. He has scored a run, and his base hit in the third inning capped the scoring, and he drove in 2. The delivery, strike call at the letters. Ten to 1, Seattle. We're in the 5th inning. The pitch. Ground ball, 2 hopper to short. Kim charges, gloves, goes the short way to second. Inning over. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 10 to 1, Mariners.
Braves fans, you know the power of a strong arm on the mound, in the field, and especially after you've been hurt. I'm attorney John Foy, the strong arm.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the Dress Collar Polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
Every game night is a chance to go big with MLB Big Inning. Turn on baseball.
Out there for the Mariners, he smells a win. Despite the line drive he took off the forearm from Matt Olson last inning. Kim, Harris, and Acuna due up for the Braves. Wind in the pitch, ground ball on the first pitch to short. To his left, Crawford has it, skips, throws, one away.
You know, we talk about never giving an at-bat away regardless of the score, etc. How tempting is it when you're down 10-1 to get up there and swing at the first pitch just to keep it moving?
It is, but you got to be professional, Ben, and do your best, and nobody wants to make an out ever.
Right.
But you got to get after it every time you're up there. Ball one to Harris. He struck out his first time up. He and Ronald, you talk about a combo, swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Harris now 0 for his last 18. Ronald 0 for his last 24. That's 0 for 42 combined. Ground ball, 2, Hopper to second. Polanco has it. Harris is retired, 2 down.
Just not used to that kind of a stretch from those two guys. Combined now 0 for 43.
And hitting back-to-back. Ronald batting 7th in the lineup today. And Marcell Ozuna hitting 8th. Fly ball popped up on the infield on the first pitch. And Naylor is called off by Polanco in an easy inning for Castillo. He will be the pitcher of record. And that'll end the inning. We go to the 6th inning. 10-1, Seattle.
Ever feel like the road is out? I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
You hear that?
That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data, 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I mean, that's
Cal Raleigh, the batter. He's 1 for 3 today. Singled. Scored a run. He was at first with the bases loaded and scored from first on a double by Rodriguez back in the 3rd inning. Struck out his last time up against Dodd. Fouls one back, had a big rip, 0-1. 52 homers, 110 RBIs for Raleigh. I forget the number, but of his 52 homers, 24 or 25 of them are on the road. Maybe even 26. Half of them. That's the most in the majors. Foul ball straight back, 0-2. Boy, does he's a big, strong guy. He sure uses his hands well in his swing. Able to flip that barrel out there quickly. Dodd ahead, 0-2. The pitch swung on. 2, 3, 4 hopper to short. Kim has it. Throws him out. Good hustle down the line by Raleigh, but he's retired, 1 away. Julio Rodriguez, the man. He bats every inning, whether anybody wants him to or not. 2 for 3 today, 2 doubles, a stolen base, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs. Swings and fouls one out of play. 0-1. 30 homers, 89 RBIs. 5 hits in this 3-game series. 4 of them for extra bases. Pitch. Swung on, lifted foul again off to the right side.
Speaking of the Raleigh homers, I know he kept talking about the homers for a catcher in a single season. Lots of records he could break. He's also closing in on the Mariners' single season franchise record. He's 4 back of Ken Griffey Jr.
I bet he gets there.
I do too.
The 0-2 bounced up there. Took a bite out of Baldwin.
Jr. had back-to-back 56 home run campaigns in 97 and 98.
That's Hall of Fame stuff.
Yeah, it is. He is every bit a Hall of Famer as anybody else, that's for sure.
The 1-2. Lifted foul, same place. Foul ball off to the right. Still 1-2. Eugenio Suarez on deck. I think I'm going to change my name to Eugenio.
It's got a good ring to it.
It does. Next offering outside, 2-2.
Eugenio Simpson?
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't call me Eugene. Hayden Harris, another lefty, begins to loosen up in the Atlanta pen. Dodd fires, foul ball straight back. Rodriguez hanging tough, 2-2.
Griffey, that 97 season, won the MVP. A year later, 56 homers, 146 RBIs, batted .283, and finished 4th in the MVP voting. Unreal.
2-2 pitch, hooked down the left field line, and foul ball. Thank you, Stu. Stu Sherwater was taking his sweet time, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Foul ball, 2-2. Couldn't tell from where we sit if that ball landed fair or foul. We had to rely on the umpire. 1 out, nobody on. 10-1 Seattle. The 2-2 pitch to Rodriguez. Fouled at the plate. Fouled it off his foot, actually.
Give you one more observation on that 98 season.
Yeah, and I want to know who finished first in the MVP voting.
That's where I was going to take you. 98, you think about 98, what do you think about? Think about McGuire and Sosa. I mean, they stole the show. And I started thinking in my mind, I have no idea what happened on the AL side of things with MVP. It was Juan Gonzalez.
Oh.
He won the MVP in 98. He led the league in RBIs. Griffey led the league in homers. And the top four went Juan Gonzalez, Nomar Garciaparra finished second, then Derek Jeter, then Griffey. 56 homers, and you finish in fourth place.
Juan Gonzalez.
Yeah, he had a great year that year. Batted .318, hit 45 homers.
The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. How many RBIs?
157.
Man. You know, he married Javi Lopez's sister.
Is that right?
Juan Gonzalez, yeah. I don't believe they're still married. Payoff pitch, here it is. Swung on, line to short, caught by Kim. Line rope. What an at bat, 2 down. Rodriguez almost has a stunned look on his face when he makes an out.
I'm equally as stunned after seeing some of the swings he's put on these balls lately.
Here's Eugenio looking for a hit. The only guy in the lineup without a hit. Swing and a miss. Now, the odd thing about that is that everybody in their lineup had a hit after 3 innings, except him, and it's still the case. Down low and inside, 1-1. They had 8 runs on 8 hits in the 3rd inning. And it's now 10-1 Seattle in the 6th. Dodd fires and a fly ball to deep left field. That's got a chance to get out of here. Profar to the wall. He looks up. And Eugenio is no longer hitless. He hits one into the bullpen for his 93rd home run this year against the Braves. His 44th, if I'm telling the truth, and now 107 RBIs.
By the way, I'll give you a number. Suarez today is playing in his 50th career game as a starter against the Braves. That was his 14th homer in 50 starts.
I believe it. I don't. That almost sounds light. Well, it's 11-1 Seattle, and that'll end the day for Dylan Dodd. Brian Snitker out to make the Aero Exterminators call to the bullpen. You make the right call and protect your home or business from pests by calling 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com. We'll tell you who's coming into pitch right after this on the Braves Radio Network.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Michael, seriously, is that your Ford Bronco?
Yeah, a customized Bronco Raptor.
What do you like about it?
It's a great drive, comfortable, lots of smart tech, and it's ready for just about any adventure. And I look good in it.
No matter where you go to find your next adventure, find it in a smart and rugged Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV. For great offers, see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves.
Attention, Braves fans. Ever wanted to win a Yanmar UTV or a Yanmar SA223 tractor? Well, here's your chance. It's the
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship.
Back 0-1. Harris faced Polanco last night when he first came into the game in the 7th inning and gave up a double. Works out of the stretch and a ground ball sent foul. Third base side down into the camera well at the far end of the Mariners dugout. 0-2, 11-1. Mariners on top. They've out-hit the Braves 13-3. They've out-homered them 3-1. Fastball outside. 1-2 the count. The Braves home run, the only run in the ballgame for the Atlanta, came on a leadoff homer in the 4th by Profar, his 13th of the year. Harris fires, and a fly ball sent to deep left center field. Profar going back at the track, at the wall, and makes the catch as he crashes into the Quick Creek sign in left field. That's our Truist play of the game, brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot about, knows and even cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. Well, we go to the bottom of 6. Hey, I'm giving away some money today, some way, somehow. Braves trailing 11-1.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
A summer day is the most righteous time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the Dew.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data, 1H2025 compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is...
Anybody goes deep. And our contestant today is Eldon DeCara from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Somebody call Eldon. Tell him to tune in if he's not already listening. Marcelo Zuna leads off against Luis Castillo, who's still out there. Misses low, ball 1.
Number 2, Young in second base.
New second baseman for the Mariners. Swing and a miss by Ozuna, 1-1. Is that Cole Young?
That is Cole Young.
Take over for Polanco.
I like that name, Eldon. Never heard that before.
Yeah.
For a contestant.
Eldin. Castillo's 66th pitch, swing and a miss. Threw it by Marcel, who's hitting 8th in the lineup today. Struck out his first time. came in 5 for 20 with 2 homers against Castillo in his career. The 1-2, fouled back, staying alive. The spots for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
The 1-2 pitch to Marcel, a little high, 2-2. He'll be followed by Nacho Alvarez, and then Jurickson Profar, who has provided the Braves their only run today with a home run back in the 4th. 11-1 Mariners. The pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out again.
Tell you what, you would never know that Castillo took a 100-mile-an-hour rocket off his pitching arm 2 innings ago.
No. He's letting it rip. 5 strikeouts. Nacho Alvarez flied out to center his last time. Stands in and takes a strike right down Broadway at 95. Nacho having a good series, though. He's 3 for 6. A couple of doubles. As Ben said, his average up over 250. Swinging the bat well, and he puts a charge in one, but hits it straight up the chute. Foul territory, third base side, and out of play, right by the tarp. I like that, Matthew Kaminsky. Instead of Macho Man, he's playing Nacho Man.
That's good.
I like it.
That might be me on the couch watching football this evening.
Okay.
Nacho Man.
That's a good call, too. Nacho calls time.
I must say, and I've had nachos from lots of other broadcasting partners of mine, you make the best ones.
Oh, thank you, pal. Need to break some more out pretty quick. The 0-2. He laid off a breaking ball outside. 1-2 the count. Fans have tried to retreat back into the shade here this afternoon. I don't blame them. Temperature at game time only 77 degrees. Not overly hot, but that sun can bake you a little bit. Ball 2 to Alvarez. 2-2. Bryce Elder tomorrow against the Cubs. Cubs have not announced their pitching rotation yet. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with a sidearm slider. Strikeout number 6 for Castillo. Back to the top of the order, Mr. DeCara. And this is Jurickson Profar, who hit a line shot rocket into the chop house his last time up. He's 1 for 2. 3 for 10 in the series with 2 doubles and a homer. Wind in the pitch. Foul ball sent out of play down the left field line. Profar came in 3 for 11. Now 4 for 13 in his career against Castillo. That was his first ever homer against him. Wind in the pitch. Down and in. You know, it just kind of appears that even though it's 11-1 Seattle, a lot of the Mariners hitters, Polanco just got substituted for. It's like, man, I like hitting here.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stick around for an at-bat or two. Foul ball off the catcher. Still 1-2 to Profar.
You know, especially for a team that has had the road woes that they have had. They're hot today. They want to make it count, try to keep that feeling alive, and take it back home with them.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Pulled foul into the Braves dugout. Jonathan Chadwick just handed me the pitching matchups as submitted by the Cubs now. It'll be the left-hander Imanaga against Elder tomorrow. And then Kate Horton, who looks so good in Chicago, will go against Strider on Tuesday. No announcement against Sale on Wednesday. Base hit into left field for Profar, his second hit of the day. Nice at bat. Little inside-out swing.
You know, you'll go through a season, and there'll be guys that you see for the first time that stick out, really make an impression. I don't know that anybody has done that greater than Kate Horton did against the Braves.
Boy, he's an old Norman boy. That's all I can tell you.
I think you'd be proud that I got Norman High School into that broadcast.
I'm very proud of you, yes, for recognizing greatness.
What are they, the Tigers?
They are the Norman High Tigers, exactly right.
Orange and black?
Yes, sir. Which is almost blasphemous in Norman.
Yeah.
Olsen stands in and takes inside ball one. Maybe a little message from Castillo after Matt rifled a rocket off his arm his last time up. Matt's 1 for 2. They're not holding Profar at first. The pitch. Change up and a strike. Hadn't thrown many of those today. Might have been a backup slider. The 1-1 outside, 2-1. Of course, Trey Young is also from Norman.
Yeah. He was the guest picker yesterday, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Big star for the Hawks. Well, he and his family have done some great things in Norman with a family center, basketball courts, all kinds of other exercise stuff. Ground ball to the left side, backhanded by Suarez, and Eugenio throws him out at first in the inning. No winner in the jackpot. We go to the 7th, 11-1, Seattle.
Military veterans are eager to transfer their skills and experiences to civilian.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
A summer day is the most righteous time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of bold refreshment.
Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith. Hayden Harris still out there on the mound for the Braves. 11-1, Seattle. Here's Ben.
Thank you, Jobo. We just saw a beat the freeze race unlike anything we've ever seen before.
Well, it's fitting, wasn't it?
Very fitting for this game. Braves down 11-1. Here's Luke Raley. And Raley with a dribbler in front of the plate, up the first base line. Harris had it, fumbled it, lost it, base hit. And Luke Raley is aboard. Yeah, the beat the freeze. Everybody knows what that race is like with the two contestants starting at the end of the left field foul line, running around the track, and finish line on the other side. And the freeze, of course, lets the contestant get the head start. Well, this time, this guy took off, the contestant did. And into the race good ways. He blows out what looked to be a hamstring.
Yep, he's done.
So he's just barely jogging along, just trying to finish the race in pain. So the freeze slowed down, and they were both jogging together on the track out there. And the freeze won by just a stride and a display of good sportsmanship.
Yes, it was.
Mitch Garver takes a ball outside. So that was a pretty fitting race for the game that we had today. Just been that kind of day. Braves down 11-1 in the top of the 7th. Ball low inside to Mitch Garver. 2 balls and no strikes. It was Garver who got all this started for the Mariners way back in the 2nd inning. He hit a triple off the wall in center, drove in a run, made it 1-0. Then the Mariners scored 8 times the following inning. They have not looked back since then. There's a called strike. Two balls and a strike on Garver, 34 years old, out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And Garver pops one back and foul, 2-2. Interesting story on Garver. I mean, you think about these ball players and some of the other options that they had. For Garver, a really good athlete, and he was a really good high school soccer player, so much so that his high school coach in soccer encouraged him to move to England to pursue a soccer career.
Really?
Thought he was that good. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Ball low and inside. And Garver preferred baseball, but he was terrified, he said, of the prospect of moving from New Mexico to England to go pursue soccer. And I'd say he made the right choice. Baseball worked out for him. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Punched out to short. Nice pick out there at shortstop by Kim to second for 1 and over to first for 2.
Wow.
That was dazzling by Ha-Sung Kim. Took a big old hop to his right, and he played it like he knew what was coming. Once he gloved it, spun and fired, and that started up the 6-4-3 double play.
Man, that spin was about as quick as anything. How fast he got his feet situated to get the feed over to second. That was pretty.
2 down here in the 7th inning. Coming up, it'll be the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by the Warrior Alliance. We'll also have Timothy Miller singing God Bless America in between innings. Here's Leo Rivas. Comes along for J.P. Crawford. He'll send one foul. Rivas was batting 9th last night in a game where the Mariners scored 10 runs on 11 hits. He went 0 for 5. Mariners leading 11-1 in the top of the 7th.
1-1-9.
Ball 1 from Harris. That'll miss outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
$31,119 today. Sun-soaked fans.
1-1 is high. 2 balls and a strike. Well, it's been a nice day for it, that's for sure.
Yeah, boy.
What do we say at first pitch? 77 degrees?
Yes.
Good little breeze. 2-1 to Rivas. Just missed up and in. So a 3-1 count now on Leo Rivas. The Braves have more runs than we have seen clouds today. 1. There's not been a single cloud in the sky all day. Just a crystal clear sky. There's a ball low. It's a 2-out walk to Leo Rivas. Inning continues for Victor Robles. Pitch to Robles, line down the right field line and foul. Into the screen down to the end of the line. Robles already has a World Series ring. He was part of that 2019 Nationals ball club. We mentioned this story before. There was a time, go back to 2017, 18, and from Nationals people, we heard a lot more about Victor Robles coming along than Juan Soto at the time.
It's true.
Well, 1 to deep right field. Back into his left. Fraley to the warning track in the corner. Throws up the glove. Nice catch by Jake. And then into the wall right there in the corner. Well done by Fraley. And that ends the top of the 7th. So some good defense with that catch in right field and the double play turned by Kim, Albies, and White. It's time now for the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by the Warrior Alliance, going to bat for veterans and their families by helping them navigate success after military service. To learn more, go to thewarrioralliance.org.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3 alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Here we go.
Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025 compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
And sweet onions at your local grocery store this fall and winter to bring the South to your kitchen. And head to Schumann Farms GA for plenty of recipes and ideas. Schumann Farms, the Georgia family farm growing tradition and the world's sweetest onions.
Give me directions to Truist Park.
Getting directions. Would you like to add a racetrack freeze blast to your route?
Oh, yes, please.
Updating route. Now getting on fast track.
Amazing.
Don't let a pregame pit stop slow you down. Take the racetrack route and get on the fast track to game day with a cold, refreshing freeze blast. Racetrack, proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Hey Braves fans, Onward Reserve is your hometown team for top-line casual sportswear. Whether you're out on the golf course, going to dinner, or enjoying some baseball at Truist Park, Onward Reserve's clothes are the perfect fit. With 12 retail locations throughout Braves country, Onward Reserve is proud to help you get to the game in style. Swing by the Braves Clubhouse store for exclusive designs made just for the A. Visit us online at onwardreserve.com. Proud partner of your Atlanta Braves.
With Quick Wins Instant 50 promotion, you can win a Progressive jackpot instantly and win $50 instantly just for playing. It all ends September 14th, so hurry and play Quick Win from the Georgia Lottery.
Hey everybody, Buck Belue here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Belue Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Castillo still on the mound for the Mariners, but this time it's Jose Castillo who will relieve Louis. And Jose makes his first appearance for them this year. Left-hander, he'll face Ozzie Albies. Some other changes. Rayleigh stays in the game to play first base. Rivas stays in the game to play shortstop. Braves trailing 11-1.
Yeah, Jose Castillo, big left-hander from Venezuela. 6'6", 252. Ooh, that's what they list him at. And this is pretty humorous to me. Here's a pitch on the way to Ozzie Albies. And Ozzie with a pop-up, shallow center field. Cole Young going to go back, coming in and now calling everyone off, the right fielder, Victor Robles. And he makes the catch, then flips the ball to Rodriguez. And one down here in the 7th inning. You know, on Baseball Reference, they got all sorts of information on there. And a lot of times they'll have a player's nickname listed on there. They didn't get too creative with Jose Castillo, whoever nicknamed him. You know, it's 6'6", 252. It just says nickname, Big Dude. That he is.
They got the big dumper and the big dude.
There's a called strike. Oh, man, 0-1 on Drake Baldwin. 11-1 Mariners. And Baldwin, Sox were on the air to deep center, in line with it Rodriguez. And he makes the catch on that liner, 2 down. Did you know that the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? Like a double play for your mouth, that's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. 2 quick outs here in the 7th. This is Castillo's 3rd team to pitch for this year. Been with the Diamondbacks and the Mets. And now in a Mariner. I'll tell you this much. If there's ever, and I know we mentioned that the Braves saw Luis Castillo, in the 2020 postseason when he was with the Reds. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Kim. That'll miss. If there's ever a game with anything big on the line, I think the last player in the league I want to see is Luis Castillo against the Braves.
Well, again, he gave up 1 run in 6 innings among active players in the big leagues.
2-0 pitches outside.
And that includes Clayton Kershaw. Luis Castillo has the best ERA against the Braves of any pitcher.
He's given up just 2 runs in his last 33 innings against the Braves. 3-0 in for a strike. Kim thought it was ball 4. He's got something figured out versus Atlanta, that's for sure. That goes back to 2019, that 33-inning stretch. 3-1 to Kim. Big swing and a miss right over the top of that breaking ball. Slider down and in. 3-2 on Kim. Kim takes his time digging back in, waiting on the 3-2. Castillo in search of a 1-2-3 inning. Now the payoff pitch. Low and in, ball 4. First walk allowed by a Mariner pitcher today.
You and I were talking. I asked the question before the game started. Why does Kim have his initials on there, HS Kim, when he's the only Kim on the team? And you looked it up for us. And because it's so common, his name's so common in Korea.
Okay.
And that's just to differentiate against any other Kims.
Yeah. Michael Harris up to the plate. Braves have a pinch runner out there. And there's Nick Allen down there. Plus, when you have a first name as cool as Ha Sung, I want that on the back of my uniform. Swung on, missed by Harris. No balls and 2 strikes on Michael Harris, trying to bust out of a slump. 0 for 9 in this series. 0-2 pitch, bounced foul over by the Braves dugout. That'll rattle around down in there. In the top of the 8th, it'll be the Yanmar strikeout, the side inning. On a day where nothing has gone the Braves' way, it'd be nice to at least have a winner in the Yanmar strikeout, the side inning. Introduce you to our contestant in the 8th inning. 0-2 on the way to Harris. That'll miss low. Held back on that slider down. And a 1-2 count. Also deep enough into this game where we can give you some scores for the first time today around Major League Baseball. On the Saia Freight scoreboard, here's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Michael Harris. Castillo fires. Michael fouls one back. Yeah, we'll get to the out-of-town scoreboard delivered to you by Saia LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. Mets have an early 1-0 lead on the Reds. That game is through 3. Dodgers have a 3-0 lead on the Orioles in the 3rd inning after they were shell-shocked last night.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
1-2, bouncer to short. Up with it now, Rivas. Throws low, and that's dug out by Raley, and there's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Braves in the bottom of the 7th. Off to the top of the 8th, 11-1 Seattle.
Great teams win with smart play.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
A summer day is the most righteous time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of bold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the Dew.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Swinging a belt, left field, way back.
Strikeouts. Nick Allen stays in the game. He's at shortstop.
So it's Rody out there for the Yanmar strike out the side inning. And if he can strike out the side here in the top of the 8th inning, our contestant, Annette Drake, will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV and to be entered for a grand prize drawing coming up quickly at the end of the season. Yanmar built together back longer. So pulling for Annette Drake today. Rosarena takes ball low and inside. We've had 2 winners this season. Need to have another winner or 2 before the end of the year. Ball and no strikes on Randy Rosarena. And he gets hit in the shoulder. 96 in. Actually might have been the elbow guard or high on that elbow guard. So Annette, sorry about that. No winner today in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning.
You know what? That's what happened last night. Start the 8th inning. Rosarena was the guy that got hit.
It sure did. And they had a 3-run inning. Not they need another one of those. They have a 10-run lead. Well, Rosarena has now been hit by 26 pitches this season. That leads the big leagues. There's a called strike. 0-1 on Cal Riley. Riley, 28 years old. Named after Hall of Famer Cal Ripken Jr. There's the 0-1 pitch. There's a called strike. Cal Riley has actually met Cal Ripken a few times. Probably pretty cool to say, hey, I'm named after you. And his family growing up in the North Carolina area, they're actually Orioles fans and went up there to see Baltimore play a handful of times. Riley himself, when he was a teenager, became a Red Sox fan and played his college ball at Florida State. And there's the 0-2 pitch on the way to Riley, and that'll be bounced foul over by the Braves dugout. He needs 5 more home runs between now and the end of the year to set the Mariners franchise record for homers in a single season, done twice by Ken Griffey Jr. at 56 in 97 and 98, as we mentioned. 0-2 pitch, low and in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he needs, 2 more home runs to pass Mickey Mantle for most homers by a switch hitter?
I think to tie him.
To tie him, okay.
Yes. And he tied Javi Lopez last night for most homers by a catcher, as a catcher, in a single season. 42 of his 52.
That'll be sent foul. Man, that record by Mantle has stood since 61. Most homers by a switch hitter in a single season.
If he hadn't hurt his knee again that year and missed a lot of time in September, he might have broken the record.
1-2 to Riley, and he swings and misses right over the top of that slider. 1 down in the 8th. Dominic Canzone will come to the plate and pinch hit now for Julio Rodriguez. That really is amazing to think about that 61 season. Maris and Mantle hit 54 homers, don't even lead your team. Swing and a miss by Canzone. Moose Skowron had 28 that year. Nobody even knew about it with what Maris and Mantle did that year. 0-1 fouled off.
There's some guy, I think he's a tight end or a wide receiver, and I'm sure everybody calls him Moose. And it's, let me see.
There's Moose Johnston who played for the Cowboys.
No.
0-2 to Canzone. A reach and a miss for strike 3. 2 down in the inning.
Aaron Rodgers today threw a touchdown pass to Ben Skowronek. Skowron with an N-E-K on the end. Ben Skowronek.
There's a ball down in the dirt to Suarez. Well, that's a football name if I've ever heard one. That season, obviously, Maris led baseball in homers and RBIs and runs scored and total bases. Mantle led the league in slugging and walks. There's a ball inside. And those two combined for over 700 total bases that year. 2 guys. Here's the 2-0 to Suarez. Missed low, 3 balls and no strikes. Those two finished 1-2 in the MVP voting that season. That's really amazing.
Yeah.
1-2 from the same team. 3-0 pitch, and he misses low to Suarez. The guy who came in a distant 3rd in the MVP voting in '61, Jim Gentile.
Oh, yeah, big slugger. Picked the wrong year to have his career year, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He led the league in RBIs that year, had 141 of them. Actually finished tied with Maris for the RBI crown. Yeah, he had a career year, and nobody will ever remember it.
Nope.
Cole Young, the batter, takes a called strike. It's 11-1 Seattle as we're in the top of the 8th inning. Cole Young, 221 hitter, 4 homers. Just 22 years old from Wexford, Pennsylvania. And he'll take a called strike.
I only met Mickey one time. He was my childhood idol, being from Oklahoma and all.
Mm-hmm.
And I met him at a off-season golf tournament.
Ground ball out to second base. That'll be taken by Ozzie Albies. Wings it to first. There's out number 3.
Story to be continued.
That sounds like a plan. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning, 11-1 Seattle.
From playing catch in the front yard to backyard barbecues, your lawn is the backdrop to it all. That's why Pennington, at the official...
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Here we go.
Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
debt. Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line.
And he gets a pat on the shoulder from Jake Fraley, too, congratulating him. Ford will do the catching, and on the pitch is Emerson Hancock. Hancock for the year, 3-5, a 5.49 ERA, 17 games, 15 of them as a starter.
It's created by Jake Fraley. Mariners have the 11-1 lead. There's a ball low. All right, finish your story about Mickey Mantle.
Oh yeah. It was at the Hit 'em for Hemophilia tournament that Bill Acree, the former Braves clubhouse manager and traveling secretary, was such a big part of.
Bouncer foul into the dugout.
And Mickey was there, not playing, but involved. And I went over, took my guts in my hand to introduce myself, and he goes, "Oh, yeah, we watch the games all the time."
1-1 outside, 2-1.
And he said, "You guys do a trivia question all the time." He said, "I got a trivia question for you can use." I said, "Okay." He said, "Who's the only guy in the Baseball Hall of Fame?"
2-1, liner into left field, base hit by Fraley.
Who's the only guy in the Baseball Hall of Fame who went 5 years without hitting a ball? And I said, I don't know. And he said, "Me. I've struck out over 3,000 times. That adds up to about 5 or 6 years without even hitting a ball."
That's right. That's a good one. I think hands down my favorite story / joke that I ever heard from Mickey Mantle. Obviously, I'd never met him, but just hearing him tell the story was his story about going hunting with Billy Martin. Now they're going to come out and check on Hancock. Got a pitch comm device. There was that story where Mickey Mantle and Billy Martin were going to go hunting. And they're going to a ranch in Texas, and they pull up at the guy's ranch, and Mickey by himself went up to the guy's house to let him know that they were there and tell him they're going to be hunting and all that. And the owner of the ranch tells Mickey, he said, "I need you to do me a favor." He said, "I got an old mule, and I need to have it put down. And I just don't have the heart to do it. Could you do that for me as a favor for hunting on the land?" And he said, "Yeah, I'll be happy to do that." So Mickey comes back to the truck where Billy's in the truck, and he decides he's going to have some fun with Billy. And he says, "Can you believe this son of a gun? We drive all the way out here, and he tells me I can't hunt on his land." And Billy said, "What? We come all the way out here, we can't hunt?" He said, "That's what the man just told me." Here's the pitch on the way to Ozuna, and there's a ball outside. And he says, "You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take out that man's mule because I'm so mad I got to get back at him." So Mickey goes out and takes down the guy's mule as he was asked it. And as he's doing that, in the back behind him, he hears boom, boom. And he turns around and Billy says, "I got 2 of his cows." Here's a 1-1 pitch on the way to Marcell Ozuna. And Ozuna cranks one to deep center, but in line with it out there, and making the squeeze is Robles. One down here in the 8th inning. It's 11-1 Seattle. One out here in the 8th for Nacho. Tell you what, ever since you mentioned nachos, I've been getting hungry for them. Alvarez takes a called strike.
Yeah, that scrambled eggs and biscuits and gravy didn't last long today.
Not for a game like this. Not after an 8-run third.
My stomach got turned a little bit in the 3rd inning.
Fly ball to left. And coming in now, Arozarena. That'll bounce in front of him. Base hit for Nacho Alvarez. First and second, one down, back to the top of the order to Jurickson Profar. Well, the Mariners head home. They see the Cardinals when they get home. They'll have the Cardinals and the Angels. And then they have one more road trip, and it'll be a huge one for Seattle. They go to Kansas City for 3 and Houston for 3. Ball low and outside. That right there could determine everything.
That's their season right there.
And then they'll come home to see the Rockies and the Dodgers, and that'll be it. And see if they're in, which will be just their second postseason appearance in the last, 22 years?
Yeah.
Ball sent fouled on the right field line by Profar.
They've played well at home, 41 and 27 at home. And appear to have some things turned around on the road.
They certainly have today. One to Profar. Profar laces one in the air to right field. Coming in and dropping it now off the glove is Canzone. He comes up, fires to second. They get the force out of Nacho Alvarez. There was nothing Nacho could do about that. That was a low liner out there to Canzone. He came lunging for it, hit right off the glove. And it wasn't until then that the runners could take off. They were frozen, couldn't move. And they get that out there in right field, even though it hit Canzone right in the glove and he dropped it.
It'll go as a fielder's choice and save Canzone an error because he got the force out.
Fielder's choice 9-6.
And 2 down after the 9-6 put out. Eli White up to the plate. That's the kind of day it's been for the Braves. Even when they have a defensive blemish, they still find a way to get an out. There's a ball low.
Hey, when the guy racing the freeze blows a hammy, when Timothy Miller's singing God Bless America and his mic goes out, I mean, just not their day.
No. There's a ball low. Yeah, name it. Whatever could go wrong today, it's gone wrong.
Cool thing is, it doesn't. Timothy Miller doesn't even need a microphone.
No, you could still hear him
all over the ball,
all over the entire yard.
Yeah,
he's got some lungs on him, doesn't he? That'll be swung on and missed.
Yep, he can still belt it out.
You know, with all the things that have gone wrong today, I kind of expected to turn around and see J-Chad gone. I think he just said, you know what, forget it. There's a ground ball to second. Cole Young has it, throws over to first base. That's in time for the out.
I blocked the door.
That was a good call by you. We go to the ninth, 11-1 Seattle.
Did your celebration of the Midsummer Classic go a little sideways?
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Sunday afternoon. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah & Farah anytime. 7 days a week. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
The Mariners have just pounded on the Braves. Ever since then, it's been 19-1 in favor of the Mariners.
Ow.
And they'll come to the plate here in the 9th inning. So we have finally reached the 9th. Luke Raley leads off for Seattle, and it's still Rody Munoz out there for the Braves. Right-hander deals. Line drive into center, and playing it on the bounce out there, Michael Harris. 15 hits now for Seattle. Brings Harry Ford to the plate. Harry Ford, Atlanta native, takes the ball outside. Today is the 9th time this season the Mariners have collected at least 15 hits in a game. Season high is 19 in a game at Detroit back in July. 1-0 pitches inside. And it is the 10th time that they have reached 11 runs or more. Their season high 15, also that same game versus Detroit. 2-0 pitch, and he hit him. Came up and in with a fastball. That's the second batter that Munoz has hit in that same spot. Did that to Arozarena last inning. And that is how Harry Ford reaches base for the first time as a big leaguer.
Yeah, painful one.
Leo Rivas takes a called strike. You know, given that that's the first time he's reached base in the big leagues, that'll be the least painful hit by pitch he'll ever have in his life.
Yeah.
Rolling to Rivas. And there's a ball high.
You know, and it's 11-1. I know you feel the same way. I would like to have seen him gotten his first big league hit in Atlanta.
That would have been fitting. Ball outside for Munoz. Two on to Rivas. Swung on, missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. How's your scorebook holding up?
It's fine now. Early on, not so good.
Yes. Mine is just all over the place. It just never really recovered. After that 8-run third, looks like a bunch of chicken scratch down there. Trying to get it across the finish line. Braves in the bottom of the 9th will have 3, 4, 5 coming up. 2-2, got him swinging. Struck him out with a slider, and 1 down here in the 9th inning. Like you mentioned, the Cubs will come to town tomorrow. That'll be a 3-game series. Cubs for 3, then an off day Thursday, and then the Astros in town to wrap up this 9-game homestand for the Braves. Then we have 1 road trip left. That'll be to Washington and Detroit. Robles takes the ball outside. And then the Braves come home for 6 games in 7 days against Washington and Pittsburgh. And that will be that for 2025. Down 11-1 in the 9th. 1-0 to Robles. Missed inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Robles wearing hot pink cleats, hot pink wristbands and sleeves on both arms. 2-0 from Munoz. Ground ball to the right side, and that'll be knocked down by Eli White, but off of his glove and rolls into shallow center. He went a long way to his right and was lunging across his torso for it, and that was right off the leather. And looked for a second like it might kick to Ozzie, but then bounced on by Ozzie and into shallow center. That'll be a base hit to load the bases.
Base hit.
Back to the top of the order to Randy Arozarena. He has been to the plate 5 times. He's reached base 4 times. He has been on base about every time he's been to the plate. This one goes to the backstop, breaking for the plate now. Head first slide, and in there is Raley to make it 12-1. That was right off the mid of Baldwin to the bricks, and Raley darted in there. Everybody advanced 1 bag. That was a wild pitch to Drake's right. Just couldn't backhand it. Had a good throw to the plate. Munoz was there to cover, but Munoz couldn't squeeze the throw from Baldwin. 1-0 to Arozarena. He swings and misses. When Raley dove in there head first, coming down that third base line and slid across the third base line chalk, and the chalk of the right-hand batter's box, just a big plume of white dust was all over him. There's a called strike on the inside corner.
Looked like he dove into a pile of baby powder.
It did. That's exactly what it looked like. One, two, and a liner into right field, and that will lay down in front of Jake Fraley. 1 run will score. RBI single by Arozarena. It's 13-1 Mariners. 3 RBI day for Randy Arozarena. And brings Cal Raleigh up to the plate. Cal Raleigh takes the ball low and outside. 17 hits now for the Mariners. Ball outside. Arozarena, as we mentioned, on base all day today. That's something he's done so well all season. There's the 2-0 pitch on the way to Cal Raleigh, and he swings and misses. So Arozarena reached 5 times in today's game. He reached 4 times yesterday, and once in game 1. It's like if he's coming to the plate, automatically he's going to reach base. 2-1 to Raleigh, and he smacks one high in the air to deep center field. That is long gone for home run number 53 for Cal Raleigh. And he takes another step closer to history. That is his 2nd homer of this series. That makes it 16-1 Mariners. Here comes Brian Snitker. That'll be it for Munoz. But homer number 53 for Raleigh, and he is now 4 away from breaking the Mariners' single-season franchise record.
Ben, I said to you yesterday that when he hits the ball, it just has a different sound. He barrels everything. And that one was into the waterfall again.
It'll be Brujan on to pitch. Braves make the Arrow Exterminators call to the bullpen. Make the right call. Protect your home and business from pests by calling 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com. We'll step aside. 16-1 Seattle.
When you need a lawyer after an auto accident, don't just choose any legal team. Make the right call with Ken Nugent. Ken is based in Georgia. Other big-name legal teams aren't even from this area. Strike one. Ken gets you your money quick, while other legal...
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Sunday afternoon. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Guess which baseball player or manager is at the plate?
None of this would be possible without
It's now 19 hits for the Mariners. That ties their season high. Now they have already set their season high in runs with 16.
They have 4 guys with 3 RBIs today.
Goodness. Suarez takes a called strike.
Oh, man.
Very slow Eephus pitch at 41 miles an hour, misses outside. Brujan just trying to find any way to get 2 outs. And Eugenio Suarez hits a high fly ball to deep left. There's another home run for the Mariners. 18-1.
Another guy with 3 RBIs.
That's his 45th home run of the season. And like I mentioned earlier, it feels like they've all come against the Braves this year. One down for Cole Young. That looked like something out of a celebrity softball game.
Yeah.
That was home run 45 for Suarez.
Cole Young smacks one out to second, taken on 1 bounce by Ozzie, throws to first base, 2 down.
Wait a minute, what did, just so I know what you're talking about. I couldn't distinguish about the celebrity softball game.
That pitch up there, just Eephus pitch up there at about 40 miles an hour, and he just killed it. Mariners have batted around again. And there's a fly ball to left field by Luke Raley. And mercifully, this top of the 9th comes to an end. A 7 spot for the Mariners. They lead it 18-1.
Jeff Francoeur here to talk with you about your car insurance. You got to have it, so you might as well work with a company that invests your dollars right back into your community. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance supports grassroots efforts that strengthen rural communities and protect farms and products growing here in Georgia. You can rely on...
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
A summer day is the most righteous time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of bold refreshment.
Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Dollar Shave Club delivers premium razors without premium prices. Get close, comfortable 6-blade shaves, swift rinse and 4 blades for thicker hair, and translucent shave butter for precision. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/home-run. Use promo code HOME-RUN for 20% off.
So Luke Jackson on for the final 3 outs. 18 runs on 20 hits for the Mariners. They've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 homers today. And they've had 2 innings where they've batted around. Ozzie Albies bounces one out to first. And that gets right on by Luke Raley into right field. Tried to stab it to his right. Ended up olaying it. That puts Ozzie Albies aboard. There's his second hit of the game. Drake Baldwin 0 for 3. 3 flyouts, 2 to left, 1 to center. First pitch from Luke Jackson over for a called strike.
E3.
We'll go E3 on Luke Raley. So no base hit for Ozzie.
You know, yeah, it was probably an error. But Ozzie stayed in there the whole game. How about a break for a guy that played all 9 innings in this one?
Yeah, good point. I thought with that hop maybe to his right they'd go base hit, but E3, there's a ball outside. About the only thing the Mariners have done wrong all day today.
Yeah.
That's the only error of the game. There's the 2-1 pitch. That'll be pulled foul. Got some diehards up here doing the chop and the chant.
I applaud them wholeheartedly.
Absolutely.
Just looking at the scoreboard, you don't often see a segment of the scoreboard that has a 20 on it.
First time the Mariners have had that many hits all year. There's a ball low and inside.
Top 5 guys in their order all have 3 RBIs.
Now, if they find their way into the postseason and they really have an explosive final 3 weeks, there's a foul ball by Baldwin. They might be pointing back to today and saying that's the springboard we needed offensively.
100%.
Meanwhile, for the Braves, the 18 runs they have allowed today is the second most that they have allowed. Remember, they gave up 19 on that last road trip to the Phillies. There's ball low and inside. The 20 hits allowed, the second most they have surrendered this season. Braves gave up 21 hits to the Mets on the 22nd of August here. And if you go back to August the 18th, so not even a full month, this is the 4th time since then the Braves have given up 19 or more hits in a game.
Yikes.
There's a called strike on Nick Allen.
Regularity.
Yeah, they gave up 19 to the White Sox. They've given up 20 here today. Gave up 20 to the Phillies on the 28th and 21 to the Mets on the 22nd of August. Oh, wanted a fly ball to deep left center field. Robles and Rosarena in pursuit. Back in deep left center. Catch is made by Robles. Tagging from second, Ozzie Albies. Runners at the corners and 1 down.
So here's another guy who has stuck it out for 9 innings, did not come out of the game, and he's 0 for his last 20, so he deserves a reward.
Yeah, maybe an RBI. Just get something going. Try to carry it into that Cubs series. There's a ball outside. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Jackson sends it up there, and that'll be sent foul by Harris up into the third deck, down the third baseline. This will be the first road series won by the Mariners since mid-July. 1-1 pitch and a fly ball towards left. Randy Rosarena is under it. Ozzie tags from third. He'll trot to the plate and score. Sac fly by Michael Harris. And he has his 79th RBI of the year. Makes it 18-2 in favor of Seattle.
Chop and the chant always works.
So 2 down. Just need another 16 guys to come to the plate. There's a swing and a miss by Fraley. Jake Fraley had a single in the 8th inning. Bounce one foul over there by the on-deck circle. Taken by Marcell Ozuna. Braves down to their final strike. Oh-2. Fraley a check swing. Didn't go. And this game will see at least one more pitch. Over there at first base, Drake Baldwin, obviously not being held, just kind of wandering around down there. Mariners looking for one more out. That would give them the win in this series, and they'd be heading home. 1-2 to Fraley. Miss low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mentioned that the Cubs come in next. They have a 1-0 lead on the Nationals in the bottom of the 3rd in Chicago. We will see them tomorrow night for game 1 of that 3-game series. And the 2-2 pitch on the way to Fraley. He swings and misses, and that ends the game. Braves are absolutely throttled today in this rubber game. And the Mariners win a road series for the first time since July 11th through 13th when they swept the Tigers. They win this one very convincingly. 18-2 the final score. Back with the totals after this.
When you need a lawyer after an auto accident, don't just choose any legal team. Make the right call with Ken Nugent. Ken is based in Georgia. Other big-name legal teams aren't even from this area. Strike 1. Ken gets you your money quick, while other legal teams waste your time. Strike 2. Ken and his team are with you from start to finish. Other legal teams pass you off to a secondary team. Strike 3. 3 strikes. Those other legal teams are out. One call to Ken. That's all you need. 404-CALL-KEN.
One call, that's all.
When you open a Corona, you hear the sounds of wherever you are a little differently. A little more Corona. And you think to yourself, why am I just listening? Corona. La Playa awaits. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, Braves fans, sometimes life throws you a knee-buckling curveball. That's when Truist One Checking steps up to the plate. If you're behind in the count, you won't have to worry about overdraft fees. Plus, eligible clients enjoy a balance buffer for some extra cushion. You'll get a convenient mobile app to keep an eye on things and access to thousands of Truist ATMs. Be ready every inning with Truist One Checking. It's life-ready checking that grows with you. Get Truist One Checking today. Truist Bank. Member FDIC.
I'm Cortland's spokespug, Cordy. This broadcast of the Atlanta Braves is brought to you by Cortland. Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment or one of our next-level communities. Go Braves!
Hey, Braves fans, don't get tricked into following the baseball season or the Atlanta sports scene anywhere else. Listen to Cellini and Domino weekdays 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan.
Well, hard to say anything positive about today. Things just did not go the Braves' way, and it happened early. And the Home Depot proud to present today's players of the game. Top 4 guys in their order. The Mariners' order all had 3 RBIs. They are Arozarena, Raleigh, Rodriguez, and Suarez. Oh, and one more guy, Polanco. They all had 3 RBIs, 5 of them. They're the players of the game, built by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Mariners, 18 runs, 20 hits, and errors, 6 left for the Braves, 2-6-0. They left 5. Louis Castillo, winner, 9-8. Joey Wentz, the loser, 5-6. Time of the game, 2:56. 31,119 here to see it. Braves did hit a home run. Jurickson Profar went deep early. That means you'll score $75 off a set of Select tires tomorrow only, plus a free alignment and oil change with your tire purchase, only from Tire Discounters. Learn more about the Braves and Tire Discounters round-tripper promotion at braves.tirediscounters.com. Okay, Mariners are leaving town. Adios. We wish them well. Cubs come to town. Cubs better be ready, because the Braves are just a little bit ticked off after today, and the Cubs might be in big trouble tomorrow. Ben will tell you about that, and he's going to tell you how mad he is right after this on the Braves Radio Network.
Swing into action this baseball season with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. The app is simple. Pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code BRAVES to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code BRAVES on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Fall is here, but it's still hot here in the state of Georgia, which means pests like ants, roaches, and mosquitoes are out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Arrow Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Arrow protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Braves, so you know you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
Here's a club you want to get into.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Sunday afternoon. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements to pay off debt.
Counts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited.
Don't move, because the Hyundai postgame show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Change is always happening, but no matter what changes in 5 years, there's one thing that will stay the same: the price of your internet. With the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi, with our best equipment included, for a price that stays exactly the same. Restrictions apply. New residential customers only. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on OpenSignal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024.
From playing catch in the front yard to backyard barbecues, your lawn is the backdrop to it all. That's why Pennington, at the official grass seed of the Atlanta Braves, is here to help you grow a lawn you can be proud of. With over 80 years of experience rooted right here in Braves country, Pennington knows what it takes to achieve big league results right at home. So whether you're entertaining or unwinding, you can trust Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. You know, because they'll...
Be fine in the spacious third row seat.
But the twins...
Can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the...
Extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Can we go to the hospital now? The contractions are getting closer.
The three-row Lexus TX, because everyone should feel like the center of the universe. Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Digging, grading, tilling, and mowing. All in a day's work with Yanmar, the tractor that works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second. Quick turnaround, it's going to be close. Throws it to first, and he's out. Double play.
A Braves double play is a well-oiled machine, just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll change your oil in about 15 minutes while you stay in your car. The only thing that'll be out here is your old oil. Drive into your neighborhood Atlanta location today. No appointment needed. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Yo, champs, blaze your trail with Georgia's own Simply Sport CBD and their new NSF-certified 25-milligram CBD hemp gummies. Strawberry flavored, infused with zinc and vitamin C, these gummies are your recovery wingman. Perfect for athletes and chill wellness warriors. Pop one, feel the vibe, and elevate your game with Simply Sport CBD.
Gummies, gummies.
Simply Sport CBD, proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. Grab some CBD gummies at simplysportcbd.com.
Are you passionate about healthcare? South College offers a Bachelor of Science or an Associate of Science in Nursing program that could be your path to making a real difference. And that's modern nursing labs, simulation labs with viewing rooms, computer labs, student center study areas, and more. Visit south.edu today to learn more about South College's Atlanta or Marietta campus. South College, where dreams find direction.
Hey, Braves fans, this is Chuck Oliver. You won't be able to get through the end of baseball season or the entire college football season without Chuck and Chernoff. Weekdays from 2 to 6 on 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Another ball game is in the books, and we've got it all covered. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Braves Radio Network.
Fly ball sent to right field and deep, and Matt Olson has just tied this bad boy up.
All the highlights, news, and audio from today's game is on the way. All driven by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com. Now live from the Battery Atlanta at Truist Park. It's time for the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Welcome into the Braves Radio Network studios here in the Battery Atlanta. Barrett Sallee recapping the Braves' 18-2 loss to the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners pound out 20 hits, 5 different Mariners. Their top 5 batters in the batting order each had 3 RBI. They pound out 5 home runs. And Joey Wentz goes 2 1/3, gives up 8 hits, 8 earned runs, walks 1, and strikes out 2 as the Mariners take the series, take the final 2 games from the Braves across the street at Truist Park. Let's go to the highlights. Top of the second, no score. Josh Naylor on second after a single and a stolen base. Mitch Garver at the plate with a chance to get the Mariners on the board.
He's dancing off of second. Long hold by Wentz. Pitch to the plate and a fly ball to deep center field. Michael Harris back into the shadows. Track, wall, and it is going to be dropped by Michael Harris in center. That'll lead to 1 run. Garver heading for third base. The throw comes into third base and bounces away from Nacho. And it'll be an RBI triple by Mitch Garver on a ball that was juggled up against the wall by Michael Harris. 1-0 Seattle.
Same score, top of the third. Mariners want some more. Bases loaded, nobody down. Julio Rodriguez at the plate against Joey Wentz.
He gave the Braves fits last night. First pitch he sees today. Pulled out to third, and that gets through Nacho down the left field line. In to score is Robles. Right behind him is Arozarena. Behind him is Raleigh. He comes to the plate. He slides across. Him is Arozarena. Behind him is Raleigh. He comes to the plate. He slides across. 3-run score on the ball that gets through Braves third baseman Nacho Alvarez. And it's 4-0 Seattle.
After Wentz strikes out Eugenio Suarez, Jorge Polanco stands in with one down, looking to extend the lead.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. In the air, deep down the left field line. This is towards the corner and gone. Jorge Polanco got a hold of a changeup and hit a lightning bolt deep down the left field line into the Mariners bullpen. It's a 2-run homer to make it 6-0 Seattle.
Only went 348, adds on to the lead.
Josh Naylor belts one to deep right field. This could be chop house bound, and it is. Back-to-back homers on back-to-back pitches, and it's 7-0 Seattle.
It's the 9th time this season the Mariners have gone back-to-back. Later in the inning, Dylan Dodd in for relief for Joey Wentz. Runners at second and third with 2 down, and Randy Arozarena at the plate.
Ground ball to the left side that finds a hole. Base it into left field.
At the plate.
Ground ball to the left side that finds a hole. Base it into left field. Coming along to score Garver. Right behind him, J.P. Crawford. It's 9-0 Seattle in the third. And if this isn't a mess, it'll do till the mess gets here.
Top of the fourth, Julio Rodriguez on third with 1 down. Jorge Polanco at the plate looking to add on another one.
Speaking of a nice swing, fly ball out towards center field. To his right, Michael Harris runs it down. That retires Polanco, but that's deep enough to drive in Rodriguez on the sac fly, and it's 10-0 Mariners.
Jurickson Profar leads off the bottom of the fourth, and he's looking to get one back.
3-1, and Profar pounds one deep right field, taking flight and gone. 3 rows deep into the chop house. And the Braves on the board on the 13th homer of the season for Jurickson Profar.
10-1 Mariners, top of the 6th. Dylan Dodd still in there. He's facing Eugenio Suarez with 2 down in the inning.
Dodd fires and a fly ball to deep left field. That's got a chance to get out of here. Profar to the wall. He looks up, and Eugenio is no longer hitless. He hits one into the bullpen for his 93rd home run this year against the Braves. It's 11-1 Seattle.
Skip ahead to the top of the 9th, now 13-1 Mariners. 2 on for Cal Raleigh as he looks to get within 1 home run of Mickey Mantle's switch hitting record.
2-1 to Raleigh, and he smacks one high in the air to deep center field. That is long gone for home run number 53 for Cal Raleigh. And he takes another step closer to history. That is his 2nd homer of this series. That makes it 16-1 Mariners.
Let's get to the bottom of the 9th now. 18-1 Mariners. 18-2 Mariners, I should say. Luke Jackson on for Seattle, facing Jake Fraley with 2 down in the inning.
And the 2-2 pitch on the way to Fraley. And he swings and misses, and that ends the game. Braves are absolutely throttled today in this rubber game. And the Mariners win a road series for the first time since July 11th through 13th when they swept the Tigers. They win this one very convincingly. 18-2 the final score.
Luis Castillo gets the win for Seattle. He's 9-8 on the year. Joey Wentz the loss for the Braves. He's 5-6. Fans, there's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai that you've always wanted. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. We'll take a break. When we come back, you'll hear sound from the clubhouse. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Change is always happening. But no matter what changes in 5 years, there's one thing that will stay the same. The price of your internet. With the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment included for a price that stays exactly the same. Restrictions apply. New residential customers only. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Michael, seriously, is that your Ford Bronco?
Yeah, a customized Bronco Raptor.
What do you like about it?
It's a great drive, comfortable, lots of smart tech, and it's ready for just about any adventure. And I look good in it.
No matter where you go to find your next adventure, find it in a smart and rugged Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV. For great offers, see your local Ford dealer, proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves.
You're not afraid to get dirty. You know there's strength in sweat, pride in a hard day's work, and power in a great team. We agree the best teams run like a well-oiled machine. That's why you need a Yanmar tractor on your roster. The tractor rated #1 in product quality by the EDA 5 years running. From digging and grading to tilling and mowing. Get more done. Take less time. Yanmar gets you to the game faster. See all their tractors online at yanmartractor.com. That's yanmartractor.com.
Don't miss an incredible lineup of Braves giveaways this season, including bobbleheads, collectibles, and a replica jersey. Visit Braves.com/promos to see them all.
When the game's on the line, making the right call can be the difference between winning or losing. Right, Blooper? Making the right call after you've been injured is no different. For more than 25 years, injured people have made the right call to John Foy and Associates after an accident. Why? Because they know we fight to get you everything you deserve, and we don't stop fighting until you get the most money possible. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
The official car wash of the Atlanta Braves, Tidal Wave Auto Spa. With hundreds of convenient locations, all-star customer service, and cutting-edge equipment that gets my ride sparkling clean in just 3 minutes. Tidal Wave is a game changer. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com to find a location near you.
My car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead of the game. That's why Napa is a proud partner of the 2025 Atlanta Braves. Two legends driven to win from the field to the open road. While Napa is powering fleets and garages across the country, the Braves are delivering pennants, MVPs, and championships. So no matter the size of your business, Napa are the pros that know how to keep you moving at full speed.
Hey Braves fans, this is Kelly Kroll reminding you to join me on the Buck Belue Show weeknights from 6 to 8 when the Braves are off, and Saturday mornings from 9 to noon on 680 The Fan.
This is the Hyundai Postgame Show, presented by your local Hyundai dealer, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com. Now more postgame coverage on the Braves Radio Network.
Welcome back. Hip hands injuries can be devastating in baseball and in life. If you or someone you love are injured in an accident, there's only one call to make. Attorney Ken Nugent and his team. This season, Ken Nugent and pitcher Chris Sale have teamed up to remind all of us that our brave first responders also put Georgians first when devastating injuries occur. Each month, one first responder will be recognized for their tremendous service with a $1,500 award courtesy of attorney Ken Nugent. And that first responder will join Ken and Chris Sale on the field before a home game. Monthly recipients are announced during the final Braves Clubhouse Report of the month, heard on the flagship of the Braves Radio Network, 680 The Fan. Nominate a first responder today at callken.com/first responder. That's callken.com/first responder. Attorney Ken Nugent, one call, that's all. Let's take a spin around Major League Baseball. Only one final in so far. The Guardians top the Rays 2-1. Mets are trailing the Reds 3-1 in the bottom of the seventh. Mets only one hit on the afternoon. Phillies trail the Marlins 4-3. Dodgers all over the Orioles 4-0 in the sixth. Blue Jays and Yankees, close one there in the Bronx. 4-3 Yankees over the Blue Jays in the bottom of the sixth. Jacob Misiorowski in the Bronx. 4-3 Yankees over the Blue Jays in the bottom of the sixth. Jacob Misiorowski, a fine outing today. The Brewers lead the Pirates 9-1. Only 3 hits for the Pirates today. Tigers leading the White Sox 4-3 in the sixth. Royals getting blanked by the Twins 3-0 in the fifth. Giants and Cardinals scoreless in the fifth. Everything else is later on this evening. We'll take a break. When we come back, you will hear sound from the clubhouse. And a reminder, at Racetrack, we understand the importance of good food, cold drinks, and a great game. Be sure to download the Racetrack app now to stay up to date on amazing in-store offers and become a valued rewards member. Head to Racetrack for whatever gets you going. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead of the game. That's why Napa is a proud partner of the 2025 Atlanta Braves. Two legends driven to win from the field to the open road. While Napa is powering fleets and garages across the country, the Braves are delivering pennants, MVPs, and championships. So no matter the size of your business, Napa are the pros that know how to keep you moving at full speed.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Now for a limited time, get 1.99% APR on the Hyundai Tucson or Tucson Hybrid. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end September 30th. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
When you're looking for leading cardiac treatment, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 5 emergency cardiac care centers, so we're here when you need us most. We lead with more than 55 locations in Georgia. That means we're always in the heart of your neighborhood. We lead with clarity, because clear direction is better when it comes to understanding every step of your treatment. Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is lit by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. Bring the heat.
Hey, Braves fans, it's Ben Ingram for Emory Healthcare. If you're like me, you get the day going in a hurry with a lot to get done. But what if a nagging joint pain or sports injury is holding you back? Go to Emory Orthopedics. With multiple clinic locations across Metro Atlanta and one in Flowery Branch, you'll find the expert care you need. Emory is also home to the only dedicated hospital in Georgia focused on spine, hip, and knee surgery. As the official team healthcare provider of the Braves, Emory will treat you like a pro. Learn more at emoryhealthcare.org/ortho.
Good calls. They're great in baseball games, and they're even better when you need a law firm. If you've been in an auto accident and need legal representation, do yourself a favor and get the best call there is. One call, that's all. With Ken Nugent and his team. Ken's team fights for you and sticks with you from start to finish, working hard to get you your money quick. Give Ken and his team a call. 404-CALL-KEN. One call, that's all. Kenneth S. Nugent, PC, Attorneys at Law. 1355 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 1000, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309.
Attention Braves fans, we have a major announcement. Tire Discounters is back as the tire retailer partner of the Braves. Here's their snazzy jingle.
Sorry to interrupt, but all of us at Tire Discounters are really excited because every time the Braves hit a homer, we're giving all the fans a great deal. Cash off on select tires and free alignments. And free oil changes. Okay, roll it. See store for details.
You won't be able to get through the football season unless you catch the latest news while you work. Lock in Cellini and Domino every weekday from 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan or the Fan app.
Now back to the Hyundai postgame show on the Braves Radio Network.
Welcome back. Barrett Sallee here in the Braves Radio Network studios, recapping the Braves' 18-2 loss to the Mariners in Game 3 of the 3-game set. The top 5 Mariners in their order each got 3 RBI on the day. The Mariners pound out 8 runs in the third, 7 runs in the ninth. Joey Wentz got the start for the Braves. He went 2 1/3, gave up 8 earned runs, only walked 1, but struck out 2. Here is Joey Wentz.
When did you find out that you would be starting today?
2 or 3 days ago. So, yeah, I mean, normal rest, normal everything, but yeah, a couple days ago.
Is there anything that changes for you when you find out? Or?
To be honest, no. I was excited to throw today. Obviously didn't throw very good, but no, it didn't change anything for me. I wasn't, on short rest. I wasn't on, anything crazy. So just didn't throw well.
So just how good of a lineup that is over there. What stands out to you when you look at it?
Yeah, I mean, they're very good. Obviously, they can beat you in a lot of different ways. They're fast. They hit for power. They stack it pretty well. And obviously, they had my number today, but I just feel like I wasn't able to really establish anything and just